It is beginning day 4, I believe. Also, let's see. Studded leather armor. -1 for Vitigris. Who else got one? Clem got one?
Clem.
Oh, right. Clem and Shrunk switched out, didn't
I
they?
haven't picked up any mundane equipment. Because
I will get you... You know what?
I'm a little baby kobold.
You're the wrong size.
Just small. And if you wanted to, the tailors could fit the armor for you, but you never asked. And also, I think you have better armor anyway.
I'm waiting for that missile full plate, baby.
So shoot up!
You may be waiting a long time.
Also, you lost 1 studded leather armor just because they've used it to fix y'all's. Because it was kind of carved up when you got it. So.
Okay.
Yeah, we haven't exactly been gentle with them.
No.
I definitely
Which one of these villagers can we assign to be the quartermaster and handle all of this for us?
Well, okay, so you wake up day 4. It's getting ready for breakfast. You're getting ready for daily tasks and orientations. And you're on your way. I believe we were going north, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you're on your way north. We're just gonna line these guys up on the table, and then I'll put folding maps over them. No, you can put them right here. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Just to make it a little bit easier for everybody to know what people are and what they can do. Okay. Those are the warriors. These are the commoners. So you're waking up and people are getting orientated and, doing their daily tasks and you're heading up north. When one of the warriors comes up to you, it is Asherash. He has gone with the dwarf Dustram to collect the sheep that have been running wild. And they've been doing a pretty fair job because they've gotten a few sheep every day. Also, new day, you guys have two things of provisions from the sheep because the 2 of them are female and
Sheep milk.
sheep milk, yes. 2 of them are female, 2 of them are male. Perfect mating pairs. Percentile.
Soon we'll have a whole bunch of sheep.
As long as they get to know each other first.
Percentile dice.
And they have that special hug.
Special hug. Okay. And Ashram comes up to you. He's like, guys, listen. I wanted to take a minute. I want to thank you very much for what you've been doing, and we've been trying to do our part. But
You've been doing great.
we appreciate that. We've been working as hard as we can. But me and Katz and the dwarf are a bit concerned with our latest capture. We were feeling a bit what's the word I'm looking for? Weary. Let's go with weary. And we'd just like to know if we have this huge stack of equipment and stuff, if we could possibly use some of that to protect ourselves.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I say go for it.
Okay.
I mean,
Yes.
maybe you want to manage all of it because we're going to be bringing. Supplies are going to get real thin, real fast.
I'm not a good.
Who in the group do you think would be a good quartermaster?
I vote Jet.
I vote Jet as well.
I vote
Just-
Jet.
Jet, the bartender.
Well, she knows how to deal with provisions.
Inventory.
Ran a business.
Yeah, she knows what ledgers are.
I mean, sounds like a good idea to me. I was just coming to ask for some armor.
Thanks for nominating Jet.
He walks in. So, for now, 3 of the leather armors will try to be fitted to
The warriors?
and also they will take 3 longswords.
Great.
Because you guys do have a lot of longswords.
Oh, we do. Nobody
did
uses
we see that somebody in the group had a masterwork longsword?
We get a lot of masterwork hand axes.
No.
Or battle axes.
I thought like Jet had one. Or
It was probably up in the green. I don't think she has a longsword, though. She has a masterwork quarterstaff.
I do not recall encountering that short longsword.
Yes.
Okay. Lots of battle axes.
Yeah, lots of them.
Lots of things that I would love to have in my hands, were they not
Okay.
for giants.
So actually, you only have
See, I can do that.
you have 6 leather armor right now.
Your proficiency's changed a bunch. You may not be able to use
-3.
axes anymore. Or falchions.
Oh, I can still use falchion.
you can do the falchions and axes.
Because we traded out something for weapon proficiency or something.
Or
Yeah.
familiarity.
Yeah.
Well, you had traded that out.
But I'm
Untraded.
because you
So-
still wanted them to be the same character.
As you guys are approaching Jet, you see Ashram approach Nox as they're getting together. And usually they're cordial enough. They didn't really know each other before this whole ordeal went down. But it's two half-orcs, and suddenly their conversation begins to get a little heated. And Natasha is pulling at Nox's arm to kind of get him away from the other orcs. Because she feels like, it looks like they're about to start a fight.
Uh-oh.
What are they arguing about?
I don't know. Maybe you should go check it out.
Let's go check it out.
Okay.
Uh,
Someone want to say something?
Cobalt has the highest diplomacy check.
Hey! What's everybody fighting about? Oh, geez, calm down, guys.
This is bullshit.
I know.
I made armor for you 3 days in a row, and all of a sudden I have to make it for these dunderheads, when my wife's been sitting here completely unprotected, doing everything you've been asking her to do. I'm not even allowed to make her something before I make them something? Are you kidding me?
I think we need to.
What? You can wear my armor. It may be tight, but
Not for me, for her!
she can wear it. Will she
And
fit?
Natasha's like, I didn't want to do, I'm not asking for anything, I'm fine, I'm fine. He's very overprotective. Look, I don't care what you have to do, or what you want me to do, but today I'm going to be trying to make some armor for my wife, who's been sitting here unprotected all week long.
That's good. That's a good idea. You do that.
Armor for everyone.
Yeah, we should get everybody
That's
armor.
kind of our goal.
We don't have enough armor for everyone.
Eventually we will.
Well, these knuckleheads are wearing trees. We can make something work.
Also, yes, how did you make the wooden armor? I just want to know.
Oh, I bought it.
Okay.
I bought it there. It was part of my original equipment.
You got to do the trade fair. It was like, that's some nice looking art.
Although I think we might have somebody with craft woodwork in here somewhere.
I think your mom has craft bonework.
Bonework.
Not woodwork.
We
but
can,
it
we,
still
can
works.
we can generate some bones.
What? I need you to roll me a diplomacy check.
Oh, I'm super good at that.
I will provide assistance.
I mean,
Well-
I guess we can all try to provide
That number
assistance.
is text called Paizo, which implies a 29.
Oh, well,
Oh.
why bother?
Okay.
Oh.
And he's
Oh,
like,
We're all in this together. We'll get you situated.
I'm sorry. I've just been feeling like a lot of the work is on me and her to make sure everyone's fitted and kept safe with armor that we've been taking off of the people that destroyed our home. I'm just a little over it at this point.
You want to do something else for a little while?
My skills are better used here. I'm just.
Why don't you take a day off? You can take a day off.
You could take it out.
Yeah.
If you work yourself to death, you're not helping anybody.
I suppose that's true, honey. Maybe we should take a day out, just a breather, you know. And he's like, I can't do that because then I'd feel bad for letting all of them do work and sitting here. I'll make the armor, but I have to make Natasha's first. And,
Sure.
I was like, this is bullshit. And like now the other orc is very upset and obviously belligerent about it, but because he's like, we've been doing our jobs. We even got captured yesterday, and eventually they kind of keep arguing like that. I have to do the same voice for both the orcs because I'm not super talented.
And I'm like, you can wear mine. I promise.
And Natasha finally says, look. I will make my own armor, and Nox can make Ashran's, and hopefully that is fine for today. That's the answer that I have for the current situation. If it doesn't work out today, we'll try again tomorrow. I mean, okay.
All right. So do we pass through it peacefully, or do we still?
As peacefully as two hormone-enraging half-orcs in, like, sweaty weather and gross conditions are gonna make you get through it. But yes, you get through it relatively peacefully.
Okay.
Yeah, it took down 2.5 orcs.
2.5 orcs. Great. Okay, so you guys were on your way to talk to Jet. Jet is currently packing up some of the tents as you were about to head out. Who wants to approach her?
Okay.
Hey, Jet lady.
Pardon me, Jet. Hey, we would like to talk to you.
Oh, hi, y'all. How's it going?
We're doing great. Some of the guys were talking about some of our logistics problems.
Yeah, I would consider them problems. You've got quite a few.
We sure do.
Wait, Platter, you know what that word means?
What?
Logistics.
Yeah, it's hauling logs around,
That's
right?
right. Yeah. You stick logs up on top of each other, right?
That is quite.
It's close enough.
Wow,
Squatch
I didn't even
problem.
think about that. How do you know that? All right. Well, anyway, yeah, I was looking, and we've got quite a hefty load, and only one cart. It's getting a little bit hairy in here, y'all.
Can you fix that problem?
I can't craft a cart.
No. I mean, like, organize stuff.
Oh, I guess I could.
We're super bad at it.
It's like cart
Yes,
Tetris.
I know, but it's a bit Look, I don't want to complain because we're all out here together and we're doing relatively well together. But cooking, being in charge of all the cooking and the logistics is going to be a little bit hard on me.
Okay, can we get somebody else to do the Wait, isn't the log the cooking? Yeah, that's it.
Well,
Who would you suggest?
For the well, look, I don't
That.
The cooking.
honestly. I don't think anybody else here is going to be able to make the food stretch out as much as me. But if you're looking for logistics, Auburn's really good at it, and so is I know he's just a kid, but Salinas is very let's say attentive, anal retentive. To say at least.
so if you were in charge of just the food, if you handled all the rationing and that for everybody in the camp, do you think that would be too much of a stretch?
That I can do.
Well, because I wouldn't want to eat anybody else's food in this camp. That's for
Oh,
sure.
you're so sweet.
But there's a lot on a lot of people's minds, and they're not sure
Yeah.
where their next meal is going to come from. So if we had a representative for food and maybe a representative for arms and armor and a representative for where the heck we're going in the woods, if we split that up amongst everybody, then everybody has a job and nobody feels like they're lost.
I suppose that's true.
And also, maybe then they'll stop blaming us.
I don't think they're blaming you, honey. I just think they're very tired. They've been out here quite a while, you know, and we weren't exactly expecting this on the eve of our festival. But you know what? Sure, let's go with that. I will be in charge of the food, and I will do my best to make it stretch out as much as possible. So while Jet is in charge of the rationing and all of the meal preparation, you will get 1 extra provision point a day, which I believe you've already been allotting for. It's just a reminder of that. And then flip those guys over for me, please. Look, but if you want somebody in charge of arm and armory, you should probably go talk to Aracabella. She's the weaponsmith from town, and her masterwork ability is mostly with what are they called?
Weapons.
Glaives and stuff, but you know, because she worships what's her name?
Oh,
Shaylin. But
Are you rancour about that?
yeah, she. You know
Good
what's
jokes.
funny is terrible. She left the Dwarven city quite a while ago and marched up here because she said that it was just a bit too violent, which I guess I understand, but she's still a weaponsmith, so I don't know why she's so against. Her entire creation is a complete. Anyway, look, just go talk to her. She's very nice. She's very peaceful, very, very loving, and she is a very good weaponsmith. She's basically a pacifist who makes guns.
All right.
Some people have to.
Yeah. And I think that she'd be very good in charge of arms and armory. As far as all your alchemical items are concerned, I don't think you're going to meet anybody as good as Orld in that division.
Right.
You
the man.
And as far as, I guess, our tenting situation, our nightly sleeps and whatnot, I don't really have somebody for that. I don't really know who else could be doing it. Honestly, I'd say King for most of this, but I just don't trust her, man. She's so much more selfish than anybody else here.
Is that the one that blew up the bridge with Donkey
Yes.
on it?
Yep.
Her
What a grudge.
No, Donkey was on the other side of the bridge.
No,
The
The bridge definitely didn't kill
jail.
Donkey.
He was saying,
Or you know what? Maybe your mama can help. She's been a part of the town for a while, and she's pretty good with numbers. So I don't know. Those are just my opinions, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna go back to work, okay? Because I don't want the rest of them to have to be doing all my share.
okay.
Also, Auburn the Green does feel quite a bit better. So she is able to help you guys now. And I forgot I forgot to make a postcard for the guy that you found last time.
The bard.
Yes, I believe his name was Arend, something like that.
He's in charge of morale.
Edren.
Edrin.
And you can talk to him too. Okay, so that's pretty much what is allotted. How many provision points do you guys have at the moment?
A lot.
We started with 50.
This morning?
No, we started with 50 when we left
Yeah.
Fandar. We spent 20 the first night just to make sure that people were comfortable. Like
Okay.
moving into the this is going to be hard times thing. And then we had
Okay.
speech, and then I don't know anymore. I think we were going to intend to spend 10 a day, which was like enough for people to be fatigued, and we were going
Okay,
to
so
cycle.
if you had 50, you spent 20, and then you gained 5 from the tree. At least I know that much. And I
Yeah.
believe you gained
I gained a
another
lot from killing
4
hobgoblins.
from hobgoblins.
Yeah,
We
getting-
got at least 10 from foraging.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're
So
gaining,
you guys got to...
we're-
I know I said I would be in charge of provisions, but it's a
super-
lot. Somebody's going to have to be in
It's
charge of provisions.
explicit, but since we both had crazy weeks, I didn't get a chance to dig
Yeah.
down in.
No, it's totally fine. I do remember it was at least 9 from adventuring and then 10 from foraging, so that's 19 points.
And we get like I think about 5 just daily
No.
from from like Jet providing stuff, the sheep providing stuff. Those things are like static. We're always
Yes,
going to have
that's
a minimum
only
of
3
5.
though.
Okay.
Okay.
We have 2 female sheep, so that's 1 each, and then Jet is 1.
Okay. Shrock has call animal. Can we summon a pig?
Okay, hold on. So then you were down to
Oh man,
30 at some point.
feels gross.
35, 54.
Is that okay with his druidic vows?
I don't know.
He's feeding a community.
But he's mostly orc.
But then that'd be like even more with nature. Well,
Here, pick it.
Well, so I mean, maybe the compromise is that you insure something in, but you still have to hunt it yourself. Like that's the trade-off.
Okay, sure.
All right, so you cast Call Animal,
Do you want to do that?
unless you don't want
Sure.
to, or you can just cast Goodberry and just that was the other provision point thing. Is
I'm going to be doing the good berry.
okay, so you cast Goodberry in the morning.
Double good berries.
How many Goodberries are you rolling up?
That is a good question. It's 2d4, I think.
Goodberry.
Can I try to call
Let's
me
see.
cattle?
I had a druid once who used empower spell on good berries.
That's a good.
It's not a bad use,
combination.
really.
Yeah.
Yes, 2d4 of freshly picked blueberries. Can immediately discern. Let's see which berries are
Ooh, sweet.
effective.
So that's a
Each.
7.
You have to have the berries first, though.
I assume the foragers are bringing back some
Yes.
berries.
1 point of damage eaten. 24-hour period. I'm gonna.
And-
See.
It's
Well,
enough
actually,
food for
it's-
1 day, isn't it?
It says the berries also cure 1 point of damage, and
You can eat up to 8 berries a day.
Yeah.
That's what it says.
berry provides nourishment as if it were a normal meal for a medium creature. Okay, so it's actually each berry is a normal meal.
So, you
So
need
I would
3.
say at least 3.5 would be, or sorry, 2.5 would be technically a daily provision.
Okay.
Okay, so you want to roll those up real quick?
I rolled a 7.
So that's
That's a
2 and a bit.
2 and a fraction.
2 and a fraction. Okay,
Provisions.
not bad. That's actually really good.
Yeah, it's good that provision points are really abstracted,
Mhm.
because otherwise we get into real bad nitty gritty mechanics.
Yeah.
So those are the good berries. You're gonna use call animal.
Yep.
All right. Let's see what you're.
What do you want to call?
What would give us the most provision points and
Well-
also have the least conscious effect?
Also, you're in a forest, so
You could call a bear, but
We don't want to eat bears.
I don't think we
you
want to
can
eat
eat a
one.
bear.
I can eat a bear. I can fight a bear.
We don't want to
I
go
wanna-
through the effort of eating a bear.
I'm gonna call a bear because I want to. Kill a bear.
Nicholas!
I want to kill a bear.
Summon encounter.
Just like
All
fight
right.
a bear.
Well, yeah, I can see you thinking that. It's just like, yeah, a bear, that's the most efficient form of sustenance. And I'm gonna fight a bear!
Because you get a lot of meat, and I get to fight a bear.
Okay, can I... I'm thinking that Mondo might have heard...
Nope,
Shock.
he said it,
It's his
so let's
spell.
see what kind of bear you
He's
guys
got
get.
spell.
I want to get, like, the biggest bear in the
no
world.
polar bears, please.
Oh no.
Oh no.
A bear showed up, didn't
Are
it?
you gonna call this just in camp with all these people? Or are you
No,
walking out
no,
somewhere?
I'm gonna go into, like, a bit
Alright,
of a
are
forest.
you bringing anybody? Would you bring anybody with you to do this?
I'll bring Clem.
All right, come on. I'll bring everybody else.
It's like just the two of you?
all right. I'm actually gonna roll a percentile dice for this
Oh,
because I
no.
rolled a polar bear and I felt bad about it because polar bears was like CR10.
Well,
So,
and not available?
Might
Yeah.
not be in the area.
okay, so above 95%, it's a polar bear.
We can run away.
Above
He escaped from Taldor.
above 85%, it's a dire bear, and then above 60%, it's a grizzly bear.
All right, I want to.
It's only okay, so it's just a regular. It's a black bear.
Black bears and brown bears and things that are, not.
No, because I
Destroy us.
I rolled a polar bear and I felt bad about it. Okay.
Pull up a random bear table.
Okay. So let's pull out a little map. I brought all my flip mats, guys.
Oh.
Me
my
too,
God.
they're all right here.
Did you need stuff from the pawn box?
I am gonna need the pond bases.
Mondo is yelling the entire time, asking, why would you do this to yourself?
Because I want to fight a
Like, there's a
bear.
bear coming. Guys, get excited. There's a bear coming.
Get pumped!
I bought my flip mat. It's an ocean. Oh no, that's the.
Oh man, it's a bear boat.
That's the pirate.
The bear navy has arrived.
So
The bear navy. Be wary
Oh no, we're screwed.
of the bear navy.
Imagine just a navy of polar bears, like, riding up.
Come
And
see
then
your buns.
the bear navy attacked.
And then the bear navy. Oh my god, it's an Avatar joke. That was great.
You know, if this was just a normal encounter with,
And I
like,
bought
a
a new
sheep or
one.
something... If this was a normal encounter with, like, a sheep or cattle or something, I would have just brought my wolf, but no. I'm not risking it. I'm not
Okay.
bringing a wolf.
Also, if you would like, I know that you had initially trained your wolf to guard. You can train him to hunt, like basic fox hunt. That will take a week and a half. But he could possibly come back with a provision point, not only for because he's going to find one for himself, so you don't have to feed him.
Mhm.
But he might be able to find an extra one for the camp.
That sounds like a good idea, because that was the original plan of getting me getting a wolf.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Can I train my Komodo dragon to do that?
To also hunt?
Yeah.
You will not have him with you during combats and stuff then, because this is like that's an all-day issue.
Okay.
Are you okay, Ken?
Yeah, I'm good.
I like having a Komodo dragon with me at all times.
Do you want me to move this chair?
No, you might be better off going the other direction.
Oh my goodness.
I'm good.
Are you ready now? You really?
God.
Yeah, I just got out something sharp. There was no way I was going to do that.
That was the most frustrating.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, my original plan for the wolf was never to bring him into combat.
Okay.
It was just to help with hunting.
To be a
That's
cutie.
wise because his HD aren't ever going to go up.
Yeah.
So he's
So-
going to be more of a...
Besides a polar bear, like a regular brown bear or a black bear or something, that's not going to be that hard to fight, right?
Dire bear would be, but we didn't
You're gonna
get
put
that.
down.
Oh yeah, no, I rolled the dire bear, and then I rolled the polar bear, and I was like, okay, I gotta do a percentile dice.
Are you just gonna put down a blank flip mat?
Yeah.
Why don't you just use the mat?
Because I need that table... I don't want to fucking move him again!
Oh no, Clem's
Jesus!
Okay.
Move it that way. There we go. Hi, how's it going?
Excellent. How are you all?
We are pretty good.
Good house party.
I had a bear.
Where did Clem go?
To the bathroom?
No, his mini.
Oh,
Right
yes.
here.
Oh, okay.
He's a me.
I moved
And
it.
dry erase markers, please.
I do.
It's me. I'm a QT.
Thank you.
Yes, you are.
You're welcome for bringing you all into this. You get to play a bear. Not like the rush of your life.
Oh my god, I do not want to fight a bear.
How could you not want to fight a bear?
Bear time.
I would be thankful for this opportunity.
Very thankful.
Yes.
Oh,
I am
boo.
disappointed in all of you.
So, it's just kind of like a somewhat clear area on the forest map. You guys are walking this way, looking for the called animal.
Sure, I had There's not a bend in the river and a down tree in the corner. That's every time I ever fight anything in the woods.
Right? And maybe there's like a stone circle somewhere on there. Yeah.
Did
Nope,
Shark
it's
tell us
just-
that we were fighting a bear?
Probably.
I'm gonna
no,
move this
I'm
chair.
just gonna
That's
say
okay.
that we're
Can I
calling.
move this
I
chair?
call it like a random animal.
I ordered delivery,
There's too much stuff
but
in this little tiny space, and it's driving me nuts.
the delivery fee is astronomical.
Here? Yes.
You can barely afford it.
Oh my god!
3 bear puns.
Oh!
That was a grizzly
That
joke.
way.
4. Make it
That way.
4 because we have a dad at the table.
That way.
I am disowning all of you.
So we're from this
Just
end?
walking that way. Alright,
Too
and
bad
then I
we
need
don't have a
initiatives.
Polar Master.
And someone to keep
Oh.
initiative. Go to me.
Hey, I'm
5.
the initiative guy.
Are you
Yeah,
gonna
so-
actually keep it this time, or am I gonna have to call out who's next?
You're gonna have to tell me when turns are over. All right. I'm assuming that the enemy is called Bear.
It's definitely called Dire Bear.
All right, Mondo.
15.
Whoa.
15. Strong left the game. Vertigras.
It's 14.
14. Campo. 14.
20 on the die.
Got a 20.
21.
Clem.
3.
Clem
Player
6.
speed.
And the Bear.
Bear is at.
Oh, 49? Okay.
You.
Bear's at 21.
Wait, what's your modifier?
Lightning bear.
3.
Right, good old Bear is going to come So technically, he's indifferent until we do something hostile, which I assume we're going to do something very hostile.
Of course. Like, if I had, like, TNT, I
Use this
was
No, black bears are
gonna
medium,
throw
so
that
they're
thing.
just, he's just gonna fit in the square. And he comes down, he's like,
You said dire, so
Are his babies with him?
He's a
Or-
dire
or-
cub.
I don't know. I'm not assuming.
Actually, yeah, over 50%. It's okay, man.
No, why did I say that? Actually, no. Some more thrill. Regular bail, just a
I
normal
didn't
old
realize that
bear.
having this computer means I could throw down some Sirenscape stuff.
The bear just kind of stands here and looks very guarded towards you. So, who's next?
Next is Strong.
Actually, I'm gonna be at the front because I'd probably be at the front.
Stroll up to see that bear.
I'm just gonna stroll up to see the bear. Stroll up to see the bear. I want to see if it's gonna attack me first. No, I'm just gonna attack it.
As you walk there, you see 3 little baby bears.
Oh boy, I have a
What's
bad
the-
conscience
Hey,
now.
I roll real high on the percentile both times.
So it was 2d7 bears.
No.
Okay, do you have enough of a conscience to leave it alone?
You are a good character.
I really want to fight a bear.
Nick, this is your player instinct versus your character's instinct.
No, my player instinct. Oh no, both of them really want to fight a bear.
No, only the player one.
can we see the babies from back there? Or
Yes, well, he can. You guys can't. You're all the way back there.
here,
No.
square full of babies.
Can I do like some druid thing saying like, hey, don't do this?
Wild empathy.
Well, what his wild empathy only works on large.
Oh, well done.
Or
No.
larger.
Nick, the bear's not hostile.
Okay,
walk
I'm
away.
gonna leave the bear alone until it attacks.
What do you? It's like, what do you want, nerd?
All right.
Um,
Who's next?
Is it food or is it not food?
After
the bear
Strong.
is actually going to come out of delay because it did nothing during its turn, and it sniffs at you.
Tame the bear, become its friend.
Did we just hire a bear?
But it's
No.
medium and not large. Can I cast in large animal?
Not on.
Yeah.
Is
Or
there
not
an,
on it.
is there
that?
an enlarge animal spell?
Yeah, I have a.
No, he's got a large person that works on
Actually,
his, or his
uh,
animal.
His
today.
companion.
Sorry,
Oh.
he doesn't come out of delay. It'll just sit there still because it's
Alright.
just like it's very confused.
So, because
It was
she-
called to you, so it with its family came to you, and now it's just looking at you like.
So you could handle animal check.
I'm gonna handle animal. Try to.
Handle animal the bear. Give
I'm gonna
us your
handle-
babies. Go
What-
forth.
What are you gonna ask it to do? Oh, you
Uh,
don't speak
Friends.
bear, but
I just be friends.
Name it Todd.
Yes. 15 on the die, and I have a. What's my
That's not accurate.
21. So 21 to just like tame it.
I thought it was accurate because he moved his druid stuff to that.
yeah, he's
Oh, well
Yeah,
then I'll.
Yeah, shut up. And then he's just like
Okay.
Because he doesn't. The spell call animal calls an animal to you,
Yeah.
and now you have a mama bear just sitting in front of you. I don't know what you want to do with her,
I
but she's just sitting there.
He
All right.
wants it to be his friend.
Yes. Now I want it to hunt for us.
You want to try to tame a bear?
I want to tame a bear with its babies.
Who's next?
Okay, who's next in the order?
Next, after Shronk is Mondo.
I will run forward, which is
Not
No,
very
look out,
fast.
it's a bear.
not
Look
fast. But
You could move triple or quadruple speed if you just run.
No, you have to have
Don't-
feet for that.
Don't run at a bear.
I'm not running. I'm just gonna walk.
All right.
I'm gonna walk.
Double move.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna eventually get there, and I'm gonna help him handle animal.
Okay,
so
eventually.
He can stop.
From the back, Mondo's like, "Don't kill it!
I'm not gonna kill
It's
it.
got a life and dreams. It has a family."
I want to now tame it to like
Name
get
it Todd.
provisions. I'm gonna do that.
Name it Todd. All right, and then who's next?
After Mondo is Verdigris.
Is this what we're doing?
I guess we're just taming a bear.
Okay.
This took a wildly different turn. I mean, if it was a dire bear, I'd be just like guns ablazing.
Expecting a
But
monster, but all I got was a family.
But it's unlocked.
Just I'm letting you know, a dire bear is CR8,
Yeah,
and that's why I
we would
grew-
have gotten totally wiped out.
Completely involved.
So yeah, I will just delay.
Okay. At some point, it just becomes this. Like you're trying
Oh,
to
wait,
get this.
I got a thing.
I'm sorry.
I got a thing.
After Verdigris is me, and after me is Clem.
Doing anything?
I don't have anything to contribute to this. I was like, yeah, I guess we're gonna fight a bear. Cool.
All right, I move on.
No.
I'm all like, we're gonna fight the dire bear. Oh, hi bear, how are you doing? I speak animal.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm, but yeah, like
when
as
I'm
far as
stressed,
you speak
with
animal?
my curse of
That's
corruption,
true.
werebear.
is
Curse of corruption.
Hey,
Who
hey,
speaks bear?
Mama Bear. We're looking for some food in the forest. Can you help us find food?
I can't help you. I mean, I can't hunt for you. I've got my own to hunt for.
Yeah, looks like you've got a group of kids. They're nice looking cubs.
Thank you. I take care of them. This is very strange.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you.
I don't understand. I thought there was food over here, and then it was this guy, and he's huge. My goodness. There's if you want food, there's some elks that hang out around the pasture.
Elks are good.
A few days travel that way.
Okay.
Big pasture, a lot of food.
Cool.
Ask
But
her if she wants to
Kind
join
of
us.
dangerous.
Is there a cave nearby?
Here, or cave project shelter. There's the shelter we used to use a long time ago when I was baby up north. It fell. I can't use it
Shelter
anymore.
fell. Okay. Are there any bad people who are in this place?
Forest full of danger. Be very careful.
Okay. Well, thanks.
And like when he gives her a pat on
Okay.
the nose, and she just kind of.
All right.
Okay, what this is weird.
I have a lot of questions.
You can.
that's number one.
This whole encounter, and then he's just talking bear. Go ahead. I want to see how this works out.
So I can understand you.
Cool.
But we can't understand him.
Yeah.
That's not new.
Also,
Okay.
the
Any
reason
other
the reason the
character?
information you got from the bear was just so like cryptic is because she only has 2 intelligence,
Yeah.
so she cannot form she doesn't understand the words for safety and feeding and she just it's basic instinct for her. But you kind of found that the pasture that she is talking about is right now further up north. It's about a day's travel south.
And there's elk
That's
there.
super the wrong direction.
I
But we're
mean, you just kind of
We've been going northeast.
when you came from the Fenandar, you took a sharp left and started going north. The pasture was a little ways to the right that you could have gone, but also it was the middle of the night and you were stressed out, so you just picked the direction that you felt the safest. But if you ever do go back south, that's where it will be.
Okay.
Okay, does Clem relay the information once we're out of combat?
I don't know.
Well, once we're out of combat, then I'll do my best to relay the information.
combat.
Yeah. All right.
I thought I was going to be attacking.
I was ready to fight a bear.
So,
The internal monologue is like, we're gonna fight a bear for food.
All right.
That
so,
seems really cool.
so we did find out something
And
very
then you
important.
just met a bear and you were
And,
like,
the fact that it had kids, and with my history of dealing with young is probably like, oh man, that sucks for those kids, but man, we about to eat a bear.
We did find something important though. The cave that we were headed to seems to be collapsed.
In as much as that's the same cave, we don't know. but
she just said the shelter that she used to use further north was collapsed. You don't know if it's the same cave or...
And it might be that she's a bear and doesn't know better.
Right.
Damn it! Now I can't fight a bear in a cave with
You could still fight a bear.
There are plenty
Well-
of bears. You're in a forest.
Yeah,
If you would
that's-
like an army of bears at level 10, I will give you your army of bears, Nick.
I mean,
You just have to wait.
we know there's a daddy bear running around somewhere, and he's probably not going to be so social.
That's
Okay.
a good thing for me. Alright.
You want to kill
But-
it?
Alright.
a weird-
Bye,
Bye,
bear.
Bye,
Bye,
bear.
bear.
Yeah. Alright, so I
We
need
retreat.
survival checks.
Oh, that's a D20, right?
See, I can't find that, and I don't know where it is.
Oh, so on your skill list, if it's not listed here at all, it means you just don't have a rank in it.
Yeah, it would be right
So
there.
it'll be
Right.
just your wisdom.
It is a class skill for you.
Oh, you don't get that unless you put a rank in it, though.
Yep.
Yep. So,
Hey, I got 5. No, wait, I got an 8.
I got a 26. Ooh, sweet.
16.
I'm not going to beat that.
I got a 9.
26.
I got a 16.
You managed to discern north, and you begin to head that way. Could you imagine with the 26 if that's all I gave you? You found which way is north.
I can see which
Well,
way
I
the
mean,
sun is going.
It is.
Thanks.
It's a check. You passed.
And you do realize in heading that way that it gets a little quieter. You've noticed that it tends to get this quiet when there is danger,
Danger.
but
Danger.
it doesn't seem like it's widespread. It's more like it's in like a localized area a little to the west. If you you can continue heading north.
We can save the animals if we go
So,
that way.
Nick, you can summon anything in this group you can eat.
But anything in this group we don't eat.
Most of the things in this group we don't eat.
Well, if that's quitter talk.
That's
All right, so I'm conflicted here. In terms of survival, we're better off avoiding encounters. In terms of playing Pathfinder, that is less true.
well. The villagers are better off avoiding encounters, but we are functionally hunting and scouting.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we tend to net positive every time we fight.
True. Then, in that case, I will
west.
head towards the silence.
Let's go west.
Yes.
Now you've been heading north for like a really long time, and it's been relatively clear.
Also, it
It's
had,
also been a little queer. You
Also,
met a really
it's very
nice bear.
trash.
That's
You
true.
met
That's
a
true.
very nice
Yeah.
bear. Who I just rolled miraculously on and didn't automatically attack anyone.
That was a weird encounter.
Getting to know the neighbors.
I mean, hey, at least we have, like, familiar faces around.
You do have a couple more spells,
Yeah.
and one of them is Entangle.
True.
So whenever you encounter something in the forest, you can use Entangle to make it stop stop moving.
I'm not gonna entangle a mama bear and her
All right.
kids
Well,
for no
normally,
reason.
if it were a dire bear, then you could entangle it,
And then poke it.
and then we all shoot things at it,
Although,
and then
the
we lose.
CMD for a dire bear is probably
Yeah,
pretty
it's
high.
probably gonna test its way out of an entangle.
Yeah.
You never know.
not as good as an owlbear.
Well, no. That's
Wait,
true.
Yeah.
isn't that... Didn't we fight an owlbear, like, with a dude on it?
Not in this game.
Oh, no. Okay, there was, like... I remember in a different game, like, we had an optional encounter to fight, like, an owlbear. Like, a
Nesting
really...
swallow.
A really bad owlbear, and... Luckily, we didn't have to.
Bad as in bad at doing its job, or
Evens
bad
or
as in
odds,
cool?
Jeremy?
Really
Odds.
nasty owlbear.
Alright.
Yeah. So you're approaching the silence,
Mhm.
and as the tree kind of clear, you see smoke rise.
Ooh.
And as you approach, there's this gate that's smashed wide open,
All right.
and I need local checks from everybody.
I'm good at those.
I don't have that.
That's a D20, right?
Knowledge
You can
local.
roll a knowledge local.
I rolled a
you get 10,
19,
you get the basic
so
knowledge.
I got a 10.
9.
Very
I
good.
got
at
an
those.
18, so a 10.
Okay. Anybody else have local?
I can only get a 10. I've
Okay.
got nature and religion.
You guys know that this is Gristledown, or it should be Gristledown, a very small settlement on the very one of the northwest edge of the Feywild. You seem to have gone a little too far north. Like you've just shot straight up and kind of skipped past anything interesting, basically.
All right. Well, we found a settlement, and that's really good.
Well, you thought that it was a settlement, but it looks like it's been a bit destroyed.
Little raised.
There is smoke pluming from a couple of the buildings. There
So
are
freshly raised. That's bad.
Well,
Maybe.
It could be that it's just smoldering because I don't know how long it takes. I don't know. From the engineering side of things, I don't know how long a raised building would smolder.
Okay, that's
if there are some dead bodies lying about.
Okay.
I'm sorry. The gravel and clayed roads seem to be cut up, like people were rushing through them and being cut down on them. There's blood, dried, not dried to where it's crusty, but dried to where it's like tacky. So it's been a few hours.
Oh,
yeah, it's so fresh.
So pretty recent then.
We need to get in here and see if there's people still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's kill some things.
That's opposite of that.
Well,
but maybe.
okay, yeah,
I don't want to
maybe.
rule it out.
Yeah, okay.
It's
Probably kill some hobgoblins.
It's been a while since
Out
we
as
smoked
we
anything.
approach.
You don't hear anything.
Okay.
Upon entering, it's a very small settlement, about 5 buildings, right? There's not a lot going on here.
So if there were to be any...
You're looking around, and as you're examining the burnt buildings, you know what fresh burnt looks like, and you know what cindering burnt looks like. It looks like these buildings have been cindering for a few days now.
But there could still be survivors.
It seems like, I guess time-wise, what you can tell, it's day 3 that you've been out here. It seems like the hobgoblins that you ran into yesterday were meant to come for you, and they came across this place first a few days beforehand.
Okay.
And as you're looking, Khan is kind of just running around and looking at stuff and trying to find people, and he takes a sharp turn around one of the back of the buildings and screams.
That sounds like what I would do.
Yeah, and I need you to roll me a reflex save.
Sure.
Oh,
Sounds
boy.
like something I would be great at. How about a 15?
Okay, you manage to not fall in this massive communal burial
Ooh.
Gross.
that people have just been tossing bodies into, and you just see festering flesh and bones protruding.
Gross.
I'm guessing you're calling people over.
Hey,
Hey, you guys!
I mean, at least you didn't fall into it.
That's true. I tend to not look where I'm going. I just assume that everything is all right.
I'll try not to tell any dead baby jokes.
And as you turn back to yell for your friends, there's something on the sides of these buildings and the roofs. You thought it was just like clothing or tapestry to keep the buildings warm.
Bodies.
But it's a weird color.
It's skin, isn't it?
And you go up to touch it,
Ooh, David Slade.
and it's rubbery.
It's
Yeah.
skin,
And it's skin.
isn't it?
It's skin and varying
Hey, look at all
colors.
this leather armor supplies.
It's definitely human skin.
That-
And I need initiatives.
That's not gross for me because
This is gonna be like a goblin stronghold, isn't it?
I mean,
Oh, no.
that's...
No idea.
Alright, I am going to ask with Strong first, since you were first last time.
20.
Alright, so,
Oh, sorry.
Verdigras.
No, this is fine. Just half of it's fine.
8.
And Clem.
7.
Look at that. That's
Same-
the initiative
same order? Is it the same
You
word?
didn't need to change anything, did you?
That's fine. No,
Except for Bear. Maybe, actually.
and round 1 is
Is
gonna
there a
be...
bear here?
Oh, and
No.
then how many enemy groups? You can tell me later. I'm having a good time.
Nick, we don't have a mini for your animal.
Oh, well,
Actually, we can probably use the other side of this because it's a village.
I
Let's
don't
do
think
that
donkey.
instead.
I don't think donkey is gonna. That is perfect for what we're doing. Actually,
Yeah. This is fine.
I don't think donkey is actually gonna be with us right now.
Oh, okay. Well, I think everybody's with us. We're in the group with everybody.
Oh, true.
And give me bodies. So there are more buildings.
Oops, I'm so sorry.
Buildings
I'm a
over
terrible
this
person.
way.
It's fine.
Building.
My Komodo
Building.
dragon.
Fence Shockin. He's in prison now.
Has he showed up yet?
Where's the little one? This is the kobold.
The little one.
He's here.
The leader.
He's the leader of the bunch. You know him well.
That's when he fell for the leader of
Donkey
the
Cobalt.
Oh my god, you have the thing!
Isn't that great?
That's so cute. Okay, initiatives.
Oh, Dad, can I grab yet?
Whoa, okay, I
Yeah.
didn't expect that. Sorry.
You can only grab things smaller than you are. So if you want
Enlarged
to enlarge
person.
person, then you can grab on.
I'm gonna grab
Yeah.
these dudes with
Yes.
my Komodo dragon.
Cast enlarged person on me so I can be a big boy.
And actually use any of the weapons we gather. Okay, let's see. V1 is going at...
Z1, as in the villain one.
Oh, no.
78.
No.
More than 20.
I need to remember to bring my fucking bestiaries, because I keep forgetting them.
I can look stats up for you.
It's been a while. What do I roll for damage?
You roll an 8-sided die.
A D8 and something else?
And a D20 to roll to attack.
Okay, D8 and D20.
D8 is your damage, D20 is
Yeah, that
what you
is-
hit with.
Your attack.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, so B1 is at 25.
Boy 1, 25. That's too much.
B2 is at 26.
Boy 2, what are you doing?
26.
And... Lord, you might die if I keep rolling this dice.
Is this gonna be another bridge incident?
He's gonna have a
They can't all
battering
be
ram, isn't he?
bridge incidents.
He's
S,
gonna have a battering ram.
S is at 17.
Alright, let's resort.
We're gonna fight another battering ram and I'm gonna die.
B2's first.
Donkey is already dead in this encounter.
If you're ever in a situation where you really want to hit something
Yeah.
but aren't super worried about getting hit yourself, you can stow your tower shield and have a +2 to hit. Because it's always giving you a penalty just because it's so big.
Yeah. And +1 on damage, because then you're two-handed.
Yeah, you can two-hand your weapon.
Yeah.
If we're fighting easy to hit
Now,
things,
as you
if we're
guys
surrounded by a bunch
are
of weak
approaching the backs of these buildings where this pit is, it's very muddy.
Okay.
Like your boots aren't sinking and getting stuck, but they're making a every time you take a step. Let's see.
Every step.
Does that mean difficult terrain?
There's like a...
It's I'm not going to consider it difficult.
Penalty to acrobatics and such.
Let's see.
Well, I know when we're having...
As Shrunk is heading towards the little one back here, he notices the ground begin to move, and these bones begin to formulate.
That
as
is
they
not
pull
good.
from the mud.
B stands for bones and skeleton stands for bones.
And
Oh, I can use my non-lethal. Heck yeah.
you can't use non-lethal.
On
Non-lethal will
undead?
not be effective.
Yeah,
Oh.
you can, it just won't do anything.
It is going to charge your
Oh,
friend.
I have to...
Hey, I'm your friend.
I swear, I just got him.
He's the most alive out of the group.
True.
He hasn't suffered any.
He has 19 health.
And also, as he's running towards the right. I don't think you rolled the hit dice for your animal.
If it's average, it should be 22 because it's 444 plus 3 for toughness.
Yeah, let's just do that. All right, so he's got 22 health actually.
All right, so he's we already did that with a 4-5-4 is the normal.
Oh,
Right.
sorry, 454 should
Yeah.
be 22. I did it whatever's normal.
Yeah, well, the
Alright,
thing
so
is, the animal has toughness and
3 more.
it's-
That
It's
doesn't
3 because he's only got 3 hit die.
because it's just something I think the animal would
Okay.
have as a wild
Alright.
thing.
So, should I change that to 22?
Yes,
Okay.
and then it should be on. You should use his character sheet because
That one's accurate.
Adam did the character sheet for your animal already on the player character sheets, and that one's actually accurate. So it should have everything that I gave him for that.
Okay. Thank
Okay.
you.
There's not a heck of a lot. It's just the bite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
And a
he's
plus 11 to stealth.
because
I'm a
he's
sneaky boy.
they're like under. No, it's fine. We'll just use these for right now.
All right.
He goes to attack your friend with.
I didn't do an initiative roll for your friend.
Oh, can I do a
He'll go on his turn.
Can I do a perception check on my friend?
Sure.
What's your friend's name?
Donkey.
Don
Donkay.
A-Y. Don Quixote.
Oh boy, that's like over 30. 33.
33.
He sees everything.
He sees the one coming for him, but he also sees another skeleton, like moving in the ground and coming up to it, and it's coming up at the same time. It looks like it's coming for you, and then there are two over by Adam,
Hey, Dante's initiative is actually 20.
and he notices something else, but he's a little preoccupied to tell you what it is at the moment.
Wow.
And also, I don't believe that Donkey has been trained yet, so he is just going to attack anything that attacks him.
Yeet.
These are trap dice.
Okay.
So whenever they trap dice.
So
I do that
the
now.
skeleton comes up and tries to claw at Donkey, but he completely misses in his trudging mud-like figures and trying to shamble towards him. The other one is going to come for you, Shulk.
And does not get a surprise round.
Oh, this thing is dead already.
Well, yeah, them climbing out of the ground is probably what triggered the initiative. We weren't jumping that hard.
This thing's dead already, and I'm gonna make it even more dead.
Yes. Whose turn is it now?
After B2
Oh,
is
it's-
B1. After B1 is Shrunky.
Okay, so it's B1's turn then.
Not liking that.
Hello. Is that the pit of bodies? That square?
Yes.
Oh, I wonder if they hid treasure in it.
Might hit.
You're
15
not
to
searching
hit your
the
flat-footed.
bodies.
My flat-footed armor class is unfortunately 19.
Is it really unfortunate?
Well, I mean, for the
And the other one misses as well. It's just climbing against your armor.
these are skeletons.
Yeah.
The humanoidish.
Oh, okay. I was like, how did he get 2 attacks?
They have 2 attacks.
They do, but they can't move and do them.
Yes, they can.
They have pounds?
Something like that.
Oh, I know what these are.
I'm not liking
And as they're kind of clawing at you, just trying to get to you, but thankfully you're just so fortified with all your armor,
Have you seen me? I'm a sorcerer.
you notice that their bones are red.
I don't know what these are.
Blood red.
I'm not digging this.
Okay.
Me neither.
And who's next?
After B1 is Shrunky.
Shrocky Poo is gonna go and he's gonna kill them all.
Whirlwind attack.
Okay.
Isn't that also gonna hurt Donkey?
So wait, before you roll any dice, do you want to rage? Do you want to enlarge?
He
I
does
can't
not
rage.
He can't rage
Okay.
because
We found out he can't rage.
when I was transcribing that, I was like, yeah.
Nine Dog
He-
Barbarians
he-
don't get rage till 4.
Ah.
Yeah.
And now he's just Druid.
Okay.
So.
He got over his mad self.
All right.
I can I found my Zen and also
Sorry, Ken.
I also
Do you
can't
wanna
enlarge
switch with
because
me?
that takes a full round. And it
Or
starts
you
on the
can go
next
behind me
round,
this
so
time.
Yeah, I can move
As
myself.
long as you don't need to move, you're fine.
I can't enlarge because it takes a full round to cast and then it starts on the next round.
Yeah. I mean, you,
So-
you
All right.
could do it.
So
I
just
could do
smack
it, so I'm just gonna smack him good.
Do it.
Okay.
Okay, I smacked him very well
Some good
actually.
dice.
Is it the one hitting you or the one hitting Donkey?
The one hitting me because the donkey has
Okay.
a higher AC than me.
Okay.
Learning some tactics when you quit being a barbarian.
So this is power attack. So that's 22 to hit.
Now that you subtracted the +2 when you're doing power attack, right?
Yeah.
When you're power attacking, you have to subtract 2. Are
Yeah.
you doing that?
Yeah.
Good one.
Okay.
One,
Sorry,
he doesn't have to have BAB for
Okay.
2.
So
And then
It's
melee.
in it. I was gonna say on the sheet that's not right anymore.
So yeah, it's 22 to hit.
Okay.
And that's
With lethal damage.
17 lethal damage.
17 lethal damage. That one crumbles.
Aha!
It's a
Easy
slash.
peasy.
It's okay.
After
Still coming.
Shrunk is Donk.
Do you want me to take this one off?
Yes.
The Donksteroni is going to.
Please never say that again. Oh my god.
Oh, wait, I have my attacks right
Believe me, you cannot stop him from saying anything.
there. It never works. I'm honestly, I think he's just gonna try to.
Did Shrock want to 5-foot step anywhere?
Nah, he's good.
Okay.
He's just gonna attack that boy over there.
That
And
boy.
15 to hit.
15 to hit will not hit, unfortunately.
Darn it.
Alright, after Donkey's S3.
They're bony. He's pretty much just gumming at his at his leg right now. S3. Let's see.
Oh, darn it.
Every time I see our kobold getting attacked, I get concerned, but I know I shouldn't because of his
Fine.
armor.
Yeah,
Because of his armor.
very
class.
well armed.
I'm encased in metal.
What's your AC right now?
My flat-footed armor class is 19.
Alright, so it'll hit you once.
Oh no!
As you're turning around to kind of fight off the skeletons, the skin that is hanging on the wall next to you suddenly just reels up, and on the
Why?
underside, it's just teeth and veins.
Oh
Yeah.
god!
And it comes down to claw at your wrap around your
What
head.
is this Zelda
It's horrible.
BS?
Super didn't expect that.
Oh, I am not liking this town. As a free action,
Dude.
can Manda scream?
Yes.
That seems very appropriate.
Dude, like, what is this, like, freaking Zelda zombie BS? It's...
I love it.
Take,
This is so
3
out of
damage.
place.
Alright, I did it.
and then it's gonna continue to attack you.
Stop it, please.
How many attacks does this thing have?
Quite a few.
I'll dodge it. I'll dodge all of
19, right?
them.
Okay, it's awkwardly trying to flail and wrap around your head.
Yeah, there's a lot for it to try and hit me with.
That's 3 more damage,
Okay.
and then it gets a free grab attempt.
He's good at this, right?
We're just gonna hope.
That's a 15. Okay, so you're grappled, and as it's wrapping around your head, you can feel the spines and the teeth cutting at your
scales
and jugular,
Why does
and you
this
take
thing...
another 3 damage. Sorry.
Why does this
23
thing,
damage. It's gonna eat me.
Yeah, basically, you're they're just skeletons. We can just bash through them, and then you look over, and Con is like, because he's got his head's like a lollipop for a skin. It's really weird. Okay. And
So where is this? Is it?
It's on his square now. It's
Oh, okay.
pretty much on him.
Alright, I can get over there.
It's grappled with him.
All right. So,
Mhm.
next to him, right here.
No, it's on him.
Okay.
All right. So
Yeah.
it's flat-footed now because it's grappling.
Well-
It's -4.
All right.
AC.
I can finally... Oh, yes.
Alright.
Explicitly,
Next
grappled
next
creatures
person.
cannot move. Take a -4 penalty to dexterity. The
Yep.
grappled creature takes a -2 penalty on all attack rolls and combat maneuver checks, except those made to grapple or escape grapple.
Go smack it, Mondo.
Alright, yeah, is it my turn? I want to...
Oh, after S3 is Mondo.
okay, I'm going to run over there and smack that thing.
You were like,
because-
he's fine. He's always fine. He's not fine.
Mondo is absolutely terrified screaming. He
Yeah.
screams like a little girl.
Nice.
That is 18 to hit, and that is
No. That's an 18 on the die. You get pluses to that.
18,
20.
Check it out. You're using your battle axe?
oh yeah,
22.
22
Ooh.
to hit.
Ooh, that's
and
even
also, 10 damage.
Woo! All right.
What's the crit range for
Should be
battle axes?
It's 20 times 3.
Should be 9 damage.
Just okay. So from
9
what
damage.
everyone else is
You rolled an
saying,
8. You get a
Uh,
plus
Con is just slowly
Battle
batting
axe,
away the skeletons.
plus 4.
A skin on the
plus
side of a
attack bonus,
wall
the damage bonus.
reeled up and wrapped around his head, and now he's flailing. And
Oh,
Mondo
okay.
just runs up and just goes and on Con's head. So he's just like, let's see. Do you want high or low, Mondo?
I will attack.
Or yeah, high or low.
High?
Okay, you don't manage to do any damage to Con.
Oh.
Of course not.
Oh wait, that's good.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Don't say oh.
For some reason, I thought Con meant the cape.
The cape skin monster.
Yeah.
Okay, and
After
who's
Mondo
next?
is myself.
If anyone has knowledge religion, you can do knowledge checks on both of these.
Oh, it's
creatures.
just like
I will.
Captain Bombastico's
Okay.
skin of their cape of skin.
So am I still grappled?
Yes.
Okay, I would like to not be.
Okay, so you're gonna try to escape the grapple,
Mhm.
or you can try to gain control of the grapple.
See him.
I am going to try and CMB to escape the grapple as
Okay.
a standard action.
Okay.
I just realized.
Only at a -3.
Roll high.
Wait, no, I'm not. And then -1.
Do the thing. He didn't do the thing.
Less than 10.
Okay. Still on.
Ah! Blah! Ah!
You can take a swing at it.
I was using my standard action.
Okay.
Done.
Okay.
Who's next?
Wait. Vertigus.
Okay.
It's raining.
Yeah, I will
Is that what the beeping means?
rush up and smack it.
I thought it was raining. Alright.
Probably is.
Help! Help me! Help me!
Reel back and punch it with a spiky, thorny fist.
Okay.
That is going to be a 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
For 5 damage.
Okay, who's next?
After Vertigus is Clem. I should get us one of those
knowledge.
dice rollers that we can communally share right here.
Knowledge,
Here, take
nature,
this.
knowledge, religion, rather.
So, on my other character, I jumped into a pot, and then I came out with a cape of skin.
Yeah.
So I really want to have another cape of
That is
skin.
a
We
creepy
seem,
adventure.
we seem to have one.
I get a knowledge, religion 19 on the skin thing.
You will lose all friendship from me
Use
if
that
you
to
do
the dice
that.
roller over
And
there.
then knowledge,
and
religion
inside that.
11
I'm
on
okay
the
with that.
skeletons.
Actually, take off the lid, and I can use. You guys can use the lid, and I can use the tray.
19 skin thing, 11 skeletons.
That lid's not felted.
No, use that
Other way. Other way.
because they have just big. Yeah, but now you can roll in something instead of having your shit bounce everywhere. Okay, so
19
Oh, it's on the
skin thing, 11 skeletons.
19 on the skin thing. It isn't
Is it
very
filthy?
uncommon.
No, it's
so-
leathery.
But it's
It isn't?
I
plush.
said it is.
Oh,
It's like a sheet of flesh almost.
It's like it
No.
seems pretty uncommon.
19.
Should I use that as well?
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody rolling it.
It is a
Okay.
shed skin. You get 2 questions.
First, what the fuck?
It's called a shed skin. And what kind of weapons would we need to hurt it?
It looks like it can take all
Heavy
sort of
slice.
damage, but it's also amorphous.
Okay.
No crits.
So
So no criticals?
it's got undead traits, obviously.
Uh-huh.
And an interesting thing about the shed skin is it seems to be looking. It's a creature that wants to look for the body that it came from.
Oh, okay.
All right,
that's
let's find that. Yeah, wait.
Yeah,
That's a good
once we
thing.
get it off of our lizard, let's
And
throw
what'd
it
you roll
into
for the
the
other
pit.
11 for skeletons.
Well, I mean, we're
Right to the
standing right
skeleton.
next to a pit of a whole bunch of flayed people, so we can just.
Yeah.
They are called bloody skeletons, and all you know about the bloodied skeletons is that they are deathless.
Okay.
Upon being destroyed, it can return to unlife 1 hour later at 1 hit point, allowing an ability to eventually heal it to full.
Okay.
So the only way to actually get rid of them is if it's in an area of bless or a hollow spell.
Cool.
Bless.
All right.
Bless, you have to bless after all of them have been dead, or you're just going to bless the ones that have been destroyed.
I'm going to wait until we destroy them and then bless. Would
Or
that
you
work?
can just do a channel and just
Well,
do damage.
that's my plan.
Okay.
Is first, but we got to
Yes.
move up. To do that.
Basically, how you know that bless is kind of like a really lesser consecrate. Once everything is down, you can bless the ground and make it holy
Cool.
again.
Okay, so I've got a bless that I can cast, but right now I'm going to move over there and channel positive energy to harm undead.
Okay.
DC will save DC 14. Is that MM in range?
9, wow. I got a 9 on D6.
I rolled a 9 on a D6.
Okay. And then good jokes. Okay, how much? 6 damage.
Yes.
So
So 6 or 3.
yes. So the skeleton next to Shrunk and one of the skeletons next to Khan have been disintegrated.
Yes! And this one, sure.
Do Komodo dragons have teeth?
Yes.
Yes.
Very poisonous, gross teeth.
It's not poisonous.
It's bacteria.
They're-
Bacteria.
There's not really a term for what they have because it's pretty novel to just know.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Noxious, I
Komodo-
think.
Yes, noxious is a good word. Komodo dragons have saliva is so disgusting that if bitten by one and do nothing about it, it can kill an elephant.
They're not venomous because they don't inject anything.
Yeah, they're just gross.
They're not poisonous because poison is a contact thing.
It's not really even like a bacterial.
So
kind of
yours
thing.
gets that at level 7.
But that is explicitly poison.
Okay.
You have
So,
to keep in
After
mind that
Clem
long
is
ago.
round 2, which is B2.
B2. Only one B left.
Donkey didn't even make it to
Is
level
it going to try to
2.
hit you, or is it going to move in to hit somebody that's Let's see.
Let's see if this
Okay,
cooler
it's just gonna
melt
keep
make a
hitting
fuck
Adam.
now. Less cool.
It's
Kinda.
got a better armor class, but a worse armor class.
Oh, Con.
22.
22 hits.
Or sorry, 18.
18 gets the heck knocked off.
Okay, cool.
Dink.
And then one more round. Let's see. Nope, that one. It's just...
Oh, wait. Can that flesh cape thing ever be killed, or is that only the skeletons?
You don't...
We could tear it to pieces and see what happens.
Yeah. Because I really
And
want
who's
to.
next?
After B2 is B1.
Nick, you do
B1's
not
gone.
want that as
After
a crime.
B1 is
I want it
shrunk.
as a cape.
Shrunk.
You don't want it.
Shrunk.
Shrunk.
That
Okay,
would be
I'm
a
gonna-
really gross cape.
I'm gonna go up to it and I'm gonna stab it. Slice,
1,
slice.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
I believe you can still make... it'll make an attack of opportunity if you take that route. Because you wrapped around...
No, no.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
good. It was good.
So that's... Crap. I'm not on any of my strong stuff. That would be...
When I channeled positive energy, my tattoo throbbed. It's the shape of a mug.
Okay.
17 to hit.
That's a...
Birthmark.
17 to hit. Are you counting for the -1 from power attack?
Yes.
Okay. Then yes, it will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's 14. Lethal.
Okay.
Is it just...
Okay.
So it's not dead.
And who's next? Nope.
It's quite tough.
Oh, wait,
okay.
hold on.
My boy. Donkey.
Above...
What's his
30.
move?
30.
Lot.
Adam,
30.
you take
30. No, 40, isn't it?
fourth. How much damage did you do, Shrunk?
14.
So you're gonna take divided by 4. That's 3 damage.
Great. I am still conscious.
No, it's 40.
So, is Komodo Dragon needs it?
Okay, and the Komodo dragon's gonna come and attack.
Megalania.
Donkey. He did not hit him.
You should just keep it named Megalania because that's a really dope name for a Komodo dragon.
But, Donkey.
Donkey.
So why did you not name it Dragon? That's also a shark
Hey, that's
character.
my name.
Well, okay. First off, the whole dragon plotline was really messed up because A, Donkey found a dragon, and then B, he decided to have kids with the dragon.
I don't think
The
he
dragon
decided
is
that.
nice though.
The dragon is very nice.
I don't think Donkey decided to have kids.
I don't think he did either.
I think that the
I think the
choice
dragon-
making was on the other end of that relationship.
All right, so who's
After Donkey is S3.
Let's see.
Sheet 3.
Oh,
It is
you're
going
a
to
girl
try
dragon.
to pin you. Does a 14 hit your -4 CMD?
My CMD at maximum is 12.
Oh, okay.
I'm a little baby man.
So then you are now pinned.
Oh, sweet. That's a more severe condition of grapple.
As it's pinning you, it wraps itself around you like a shirt.
That's not...
Hey, I found my new armor.
I mean, it is doing a surprisingly good job of protecting you.
Help, help, I'm being digested.
It's forcing all of the damage done to you.
And you're
Yeah.
also going to take another...
Dude, why don't we
Point of
always
damage.
just, like,
One.
wrap
Yeah.
ourselves in skin?
Hey, I'm still conscious.
It's very gross because this human skin is now fitted over a kobold's armor. So it's like pointy and spiked out in weird ways, but it's still held together and it looks like the most disgusting thing.
Mondo is soul screaming.
I want I
Speaking
want
of
it as a
Mondos,
cape.
Mondos.
Alright, I will...
Basically, everybody crowds around Colin and just begins to beat the crap out
As
of
a
him.
move action, you can drop you move your shield to your back. And then you get a +2 to attack and +1 more damage.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. It's +2 to attack and 1 damage.
Mhm.
And that's a
Okay.
move action, isn't it?
11 does not attack.
Well, add in all your bonuses.
Bonuses, all of them.
Mhm.
16.
Let me find them.
Help her, Adam. Find her thing.
What you looking for?
That's
Attack bonus? Plus 4.
And
Plus
it's
two.
+2 because
So
she...
total of 6.
No, it's +4 because she put the shield away.
It's +4 when she
Regular.
has the shield. It's
Oh, so
plus
it's
6
+6.
without a
Yeah.
shield.
Okay.
Okay, 16. Does 16?
17.
Yes.
17 because you rolled 11.
And then
Oh,
it's
no,
going
no,
to
no,
be,
no.
if you're two-handing your sword, it's going to be D8 plus 4.
Okay, so
She
that's...
can't two-hand it now because she used the move action to put the shield away. So she's able to hit with a sword, but
Okay, that's just 5 damage then.
okay, it's still good enough. And the Shizun goes and begins to wither and writhe until it eventually releases its hard grapple on Khan, and Khan is just laying on the ground like.
I'm gonna smack you with a wand.
Oh wait, we still got a thing.
Alright, I am going to, since it's my turn now,
Lay on the ground and cry.
lay on the ground and cry.
Okay.
Okay.
Whose turn is next?
He's been violated.
Vertigress.
You can step over Khan since he's prone.
Is there any more enemies?
There's the
Oh,
one
there's
skeleton.
the one skeleton. Okay.
I contributed to this fight.
Okay.
You did your tank roll.
15,
Very well.
20. All right, so
I need you to make a reflex save.
okay, I can do that.
Pit attacks.
That is a 16.
You make it. You're fine.
All right.
You do kind of slide on the edge of the pit, and you're like, "Gross!" And then
Rudy.
Look at all these nutrients down here.
The perfect place for a tree. All right, so that is a 14 to hit.
14 to the skeleton will not hit, unfortunately.
Okay.
Would I be shaken by all of these human dead bodies as a half orc?
I'm not.
I think you're more shaken about a skin wrapping around your friend's face and slowly devouring
You're
him.
like, where do I get one of those?
All right.
Yeah.
So
Clem.
who's next?
Clem.
Clem.
I'd say you're shaken.
Clem.
I'd say you're shaken. You were shaken by the mama bear.
No, that was just like a whole
This square is
morality
occupied by a
thing.
building.
Yes.
Okay.
That doesn't matter whether I'm human or not. I didn't want to kill a llama with her bears.
Clem goes over here.
And shoots.
And throws a club.
Sure.
Yeah!
Plenty of where that came from. Can I make a bone club?
Bone Club is ready.
His mom can. You have to. You make wood. You specialize in wooden clubs.
What did my mom do?
Who's next?
Craft
After Clem is round 3, starting with B2.
B2. Okay. B2. Hey, look at this animal, or animal or tree. Let's see which one he hits. He's gonna hit the animal. Let's see.
That seems to...
Which one is the animal?
The skeleton's coming for your bud.
Donkey.
It's only a 14. Probably doesn't hit. And that's an 18.
That hits.
Does 14 hit?
14 was my AC here. AC is 14.
No, not yours. The animal.
Both.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so they both hit then. Okay, so the first claw does 3 damage, and the second claw does 6 damage.
That's not good. So, down to 10 HP.
Oh no.
What
10
is it?
HP, what a tragedy.
Okay, that's more than what I usually have.
Shrunk.
Oh no, wait, never mind. Because I have 22 normally. That would be
No, it's
11.
not off of yours. It's off of the Komodo dragon.
It's the Komodo
I know.
dragon. He's not.
He's at 12 hit
No.
points.
It would be.
Adam,
Okay,
can you
we're
buy me
good,
a
we're
drink?
Yeah, can you drink it?
Yes. Is it a Mountain Dew or a water, please?
Those are real good choices.
If I give you 5, will you give me a water too?
Okay, alright, here we go.
We don't know who's next. I think it was your turn after. The Komodo dragon's turn after your turn.
Yeah, Komodo Dragon does not like this.
Uh-huh.
And is gonna attack probably.
Donkey! Donkey kick!
Donkey.
With teeth.
It's not
That
much
didn't
You
work.
still missed the thing!
It's on me and I rolled a 9.
That's okay.
Do you want him to move back or?
Yeah,
stay
he's
there?
just doing a 5 foot back. He does not like where he does.
I don't think he's gonna do that because he's not trained to attack tactically.
Well, he just doesn't like being there.
Oh, he does. Okay, I can agree with you. He'll shift back a little bit.
Yeah, usually you have to force an animal to attack undead anyway.
Well, he's got,
Oh, really?
he's got attack
Yeah.
two.
I didn't know that.
He's got the attack 2 trick.
Oh, okay.
No, he doesn't.
Then
He
you
doesn't
should
have
be
any
okay.
tricks on him right now.
Oh!
So I forgot about the undead thing. In the future, if you want him to attack undead, you're gonna have to train him to do that
Okay.
because you got a wild animal. Remember last game?
Yeah.
He was just completely. That's why his feats are so weird.
So, tomorrow, instead of calling bears to me, I'm gonna train my
That
animal.
might be a good
That's
choice.
what I do. It's a good thing.
Okay, so
Yes,
I do.
what do you want to do now, Nick? I think the donkey went. Did you go?
There's no
Yeah.
Mountain Dews. They don't exist.
Okay.
Process.
Did you went already?
Yeah, I already went.
Okay.
After Donkey is S3.
You pass that around.
Wait till that adds up.
It will.
Okay. After Donkey's S3, S3's dead. Right, after S3 is Mondo.
Okay, I'll attack the remaining skeleton with
Okay.
my battle axe.
Murder.
Okay, that is a
20 to hit.
20 to hit. Wait, no, not. That's an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that's
No,
right.
it's 20. You got an extra +2 because you're commanding.
Right. And that's a plus
10 damage. Plus
10.
4 now.
10 damage.
It's good and gone.
Finally.
Isn't it?
Alright, now it's my turn. I'm going to stand up.
Okay.
Ugh.
I'm going to do
You are like the one who I don't know how you have such a high AC, but you go down like every combat.
I'm a hero.
Our
and I
rolls-
didn't go down.
I
never went past 0 hit points, which I currently am at.
Our rolls
Okay.
have next to it.
Thanks for saving my life again.
That's not
Okay,
true. In the
now
bridge,
that I'll-
you did go down.
Yes, you did. You going down on fire.
I went
Crap.
but I haven't gone down this session.
Okay.
Okay, so now that all the enemies are gone, Mondo stops screaming and
Four
says,
hit points.
"Okay, so how was that, guys?"
I'll tag you with a wand as well.
They're
Wait,
kind of like.
no, you spells before wand.
You spells before one.
I don't know.
Actually, well,
I'll do it.
he prepares spells. You don't. So
Yeah.
Wait.
you
I have-
you should use your spells before he uses his.
Oh,
spells.
Also,
I have
Adam, you
Cure Light
have
Wounds.
2 wands of magic missile.
Oh, sweet. You saw how many standard actions I had this combat, so I don't feel bad about it.
I have Cure Light Wounds.
So he can do Cure Light Wounds. I can do 1 Cure Light
Whoa.
Wounds.
That's
Plus-
8 damage.
plus
or
2.
8
9.
heal points.
Oh.
No, because it's 1d8 plus 2.
Oh, okay.
8 healthies.
How much more do you need?
None.
Okay.
I need 1 hit point.
Okay.
That's not a resource I care
So
about.
how many did we use the wand or no?
Yeah.
Okay. And just to let you know, you do guys have 2 wands of magic missile, a wand of grease, a wand of cure light wounds, and a wand of prestidigitation.
Those are all in my possession.
Except for the one to cure light wounds, which Shrak has in a spring-loaded wrist sheath.
Yes, because you do have the spring loader.
I have all the arcane business.
all the arcane business, because you don't have to roll spell
I've
your
been,
chance for that.
I've been hoarding them.
Sleeping with the
When
wands.
are we getting our 6?
And then
I
it
have-
worked.
So I want to confirm from you, my sorcerer spell-like abilities. I don't think those require armor check penalties.
I'm gonna say no because you're a kobold and you naturally know how to make traps.
Yeah, they're spell-like abilities. So
Yes. So how many can you make a day?
7.
What do you this is pretty much done. What do you think those are best used for?
I will use them explicitly in combat, pretty much,
Explicitly in combat.
because they don't last super long.
Oh, okay. Are you sure? I thought they lasted 24 hours.
Oh yeah, it does last 24 hours. Hey, I'm gonna use those all over the camp.
As like protection? Good idea. Okay.
And the other thing I want to ask is, my personal opinion is I would rather use the more conservative view of this, but how do you want Paladin Detect Evil to work? Because I haven't done that ever.
I forgot you were paladin. I just thought you were a fighter.
I'm Paladin.
Good.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so brave and loyal. Yeah. You haven't
okay.
picked up on that yet?
No.
There's a paladin for like the first session.
So, because it's ambiguous of how the Paladin Detect Evil works, is it as the spell generally, or is it the move action, focus on a person, immediately get 3 rounds?
There are
I'm
two flavors of it.
Right. And my preference is I don't get the cone thing. I just get the focus on a person.
You can do either one. The move action one is one person. The standard action one is the spell. It's like the spell.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with both. Actually, I agree with Ken. Is you either use the move action, get the cone, or use the standard and focus on a person.
Okay. Other way around. But yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
All right. We searched the
The
pit
place
and everything
and
else.
area. Okay. You find.
Notice you tell by
oh,
search for
Oops, I haven't
bears.
taken notes.
as you're picking through the shed skin, Vinegarous, you notice that it has something wrapped around what would be the neck.
Okay.
And it's a tiny hand necklace.
All right.
And it's...
A necklace made of hands?
No, just a little tiny hand necklace.
Oh, can we detect?
Okay.
Can we detect magic on that?
Sure.
Yeah.
It is magical.
All right. So spellcraft.
Sure.
I can use it to cast that spell I can cast all day anyway.
No.
Sweet.
Shush.
So that is a 20 for spellcraft.
20 for spellcraft. It is 15 plus the caster level. Let's see. Yes, you make it. It is a Hand of the Mage. Mummified elf hand hangs by a golden chain around the character's neck. It allows the wielder to utilize the spell Mage Hand at will.
Wait a second.
But hey, you can do it without the arcane
you
spell.
don't need it.
Oh, I can do that anyway. Yeah, watch this, and I just pick it up. And I'm like, hey, by the way, I'm magic, guys.
No, you have to use your failure chance. So
Oh.
you try and
Let's see if Mage Hand has
Can I try to do that?
somatic component.
But Mage Hand can't be used to pick up magic items.
That's true. I try. You see me fumbling with it.
Yeah.
Mage Hand does have somatic component, so I could roll.
yeah. So you just see the king begin to go like this, and you're like, what are
I'm
you
not-
doing? And then somebody.
I'm not very good at this.
And so,
Amanda's just like, I don't know what he's doing, but I believe in him.
okay, so
Oh.
do you want to? Who wants to take the hand of the mage, or you just want to put it in the cache for right now?
I want to try to. Can I use it?
Sure.
Anybody can use it. What it does is it basically creates a ghost hand that can grab something for you from a short distance. It can't be something very heavy,
It can't be
and it
magical.
can't be magical.
I want to do it. I want to do it. I want to do it.
Alright. I don't
Okay.
want it because it's a mummified elf hand.
Next wants to
Oh
get
man, that
with
thing
As
would
the
look
you-
like a
so he-
clock on me.
As you look around the
Flava Khan.
camp more, you notice that most of the buildings have been very ransacked. But Vitigris, you're looking around the pit and picking apart the shed skin. You notice a satchel on one of the bodies. Do
Okay.
you want to grab it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you hop in the pit.
Alright.
No,
wait. We
can
could have
Mage
done
Hand
that with
it
Mage
No,
Hand.
he hops in the
Mage Hand.
pit,
Mage Hand.
and Vitigris slowly goes, and he's sinking into like muddy flesh, and he
Yeah.
grabs it and he tosses it out, and he's just like.
That was
Oh.
not worth it.
We have Mage Hand. We didn't have to do that.
So you have the satchel, and the satchel has. It's actually a really heavy satchel. It's 10-pound sack of
Sweet.
coffee beans.
We'd have to test Mage Hand twice.
We're gonna have the
Somebody-
world's most wired refugees.
Yes.
Somebody decided.
Actually, coffee can be used for cooking.
alright.
It's and it actually most of
These
it's
are provisions.
Yes, provisions.
Somebody decided they love coffee so much
Actually,
they would carry.
they're not provision points. It's literally just a 10-pound sack of coffee beans. I
They
don't know
would
what you'll
carry-
use it for.
They would carry
Provisioning
10
ourselves.
pounds
Coffee
of
is what
coffee
we're gonna use it
to
for.
the grave.
Okay.
We can use it to bargain with Faye.
Around the camp, you do see a masterwork kukri that seems to be in a case.
Sweet.
A healer's kit.
It's a dagger.
Ooh.
Yeah, the cooker's like the
and
thing
I
that you
need
throw at people, right?
No.
No, it's not a throwing weapon.
You could throw it and it would probably be cool looking.
I need an
Wouldn't do a very
appraise or
good job.
spellcraft check.
I can do
Spellcraft check? What?
spellcraft.
I can read magic.
Wait, I'm supposed to roll my thing.
Got nine,
You can
so-
appraise, you got +2.
I got a 18 on spellcraft, lady.
You
Okay.
do the thing.
Anybody else?
9 for me.
Mondo.
18.
To appraise, right?
I got a 3.
Thanks for saving my life again, everybody. I was really worried. I think it was gonna eat me.
I think that's just going to be the ploy of the game.
You're right.
No
We're just,
problem, buddy.
we're just here saving your life. It's all about Khan.
On a couple of, you see these glass ornate jars above one of the mantelpieces. A couple of them have been toppled over, but for the most part, they seem to be left, like they were just looked past. But there is it's very finite silver dust inside.
Okay.
It's a bit tarnished, but all of the glasses together will net you about 400 gold pieces.
Sweet. Assuming we ever get to a point where we can sell this stuff.
Like, dude, you're gonna have all this shit, and on like book 4, when you actually make it to a major city, you'd be like, we have $2 million worth of crap.
So this was like flatware that was silver encrusted.
I'm not even gonna be able to buy any.
No,
armor,
it's
though.
they're these gold like vases. I mean, glass vases, and they were just full of this like gray tarnish, and it's actually just silver dust.
Silver dusted.
I'm thinking we
vases.
won't get to a major city till we're like level 7.
Yeah,
so
it's
I
gonna
would-
be one.
Wait, can I even buy any armor? Like,
Sure.
what do
Some
I
armor.
get here?
This is an abandoned town. I
No.
don't think-
Like, what can I get for
As
armor?
As a druid. Alright, so your best options are stone plate,
Mhm.
or some kind of dragon hide.
Dragon hide armor. If you guys would like to fight a dragon, I will put a dragon in the scenario.
They're not animals.
I
you
totally-
can't call them.
I cast Call Dragon.
Would you like to do that now?
I totally want
No.
to fight a dragon.
Okay, so Vigorous, in sinking into the bodies, you realize this pit's a lot deeper than you thought.
Okay.
Like you're up to like your waist.
Alright.
But a thought crosses your mind is like maybe they were tossed in here hastily. If we pull them out, we might be able to find some stuff, but it's probably going to take you like a few hours.
Well, we should pull them out and give them a proper
lay them to
burial.
rest.
Put them back in the hole, but organized.
No,
I don't know how burial works.
Give them a proper burial and find out who
He's
they
gonna
were.
have to. Okay, so
That's
you
what's
begin to work on this, right?
Did you do the thing with the skeletons where they don't get back
Yeah,
up?
I'll do the thing with the skeletons.
Good idea, because I was about to say an hour passes, and guess what?
Skeletons are back.
Alright, so I use another first level spell.
But I can just
Okay.
bop those guys out of combat in one hit.
And Clem, how do you want to do your blessing? Because you know this is some form of like this is like a cheap consecrate, and you want to make it as nice as possible.
Let's dismiss.
Stop.
It always works.
Um,
Grace!
Yeah, I'll say. I'll give some.
I had a
if
friend who
if
actually
I'm-
did that with his family. Like his dad and mom had been in prison a lot, but they were also raised Catholic. So when they did it, like, Grace, I'm just like,
That is weird.
The waveform looked really good.
I was just like, what is happening? Oh shit! I'm sorry, I forgot about the mic. Is there any way you can like edit that down or like mute that
I have a
specific
new
section?
I have a new
Level
I'm
eight.
sorry.
level to.
I'm sorry.
It's just gonna be a piece of silence. It's like they're just like you hear nothing.
just like quick job.
Nicely done.
Did you make a dice tower?
Yeah.
So how would you like to?
Alright,
dice the
I
ground?
say.
I can put it back together.
There's a program called the Levelator or something, and it
In this time
Oh,
of
this'll
grief
do it.
and
This
pain,
will
we
do it.
remember
I need
laughter
audacity.
and love.
Oh boy.
We
I can put it back
consecrate
together.
this ground
Mm-hmm.
Consecrate.
Do you want some help?
for the dead people who
Melody, what?
were here. Death leaves a heartache no one can heal. Kalian would say, you've had your last drink here. Now go to the outer plains and join me there.
That's really nice.
soundtrack.
This is from Mario Kart 8.
Okay,
It
cool.
is called Sunshine Airport.
Okay. Because
Does anything
it
happen?
does sound a lot like a Sonic Generation soundtrack.
The bones that were
Bloody.
strewn about the ground from the battle earlier, and the shed skin not so much, but the bones, you see their color actually bleed into the mud.
I pour a little beer on each one.
Oh, and yeah, the bones are now clean bones.
Okay.
Lame.
Can we take some of the bones so we can have like some bone
I
working?
collect them for my mom.
Oh, okay.
These are magic bones.
Magic.
Magic blessed bones.
They have good juju.
I know my mom would like those.
Human bones.
Human bones.
Them bones
They're
down.
so
Where
good that
else?
they just keep walking away from me. It's like they grew legs.
Okay. Also, so in the bodies after burial and stuff, it takes you about 6 hours, like
Ooh.
half a day, because it's like body on body. It's a small refuge, so. But you find 342 gold pieces.
Damn.
342 GPs.
87 silver pieces
87 SPs.
and 112 copper pieces.
112 CPs.
Most of them are like scattered and stuck in the mud, but you get them.
That's
You
how much-
also uncover just 4 crossbow bolts with very interesting bolt heads.
Detect magic.
Detect magic. They all resonate the same amount of magic. It seems to be some sort of conjuration.
Oh, okay.
Can I read magic on these?
You cannot read magic
If
on
they
the
were
ground.
written on I'm gonna do that detect magic spellcraft business.
15 for spellcraft?
How about 12?
With the aid, I'm gonna say that
Aid.
you get them. They're a +1 bolt with some sort of elemental bonus to them. You're not sure which kind it is though.
Hand those over to Clem, who is our crossbow user.
Okay. I
Okay.
put them. Do we have an extra quiver for those, or do I have to switch? I've got 2 quivers.
You stick a piece of paper in between your quiver and put 4 on one side of the paper and the rest on the other.
I
gonna
wasn't
mix
that
this-
smart.
You're gonna
Okay.
mix those up.
Someone else suggests it.
Okay.
Probably Mondo.
true. Okay. Besides that, you also find a gold wedding band. A praise check?
Yeah, everybody roll.
Ooh, 15.
No.
Praise is that's 17.
With a 17, you know it's worth 45 gold pieces.
Oh,
Do we really want to sell a dead person's wedding band?
Yes.
Do people
And
get buried
a
with their wedding?
silver
People don't get buried with their
medal
wedding.
emblazoned with the crest of Mindev.
Okay.
With the 17 of praise, it's also worth 20 gold pieces.
Nice.
Endeavor, that's the demon boy.
No, it's the Crusaders.
And then,
It's so quiet.
you know that this, some of you might notice that have lived in the town long enough, it belonged to Forrest, the Grinchmal leader of the small refuge.
The who
The
leader?
leader of this town, basically.
Oh.
It was his necklace.
The leader of this town. We knew him well.
If we sell this to a populated town, it might be possible that someone thinks that we murdered him.
Well, we can. It's proof that this place got hit.
Yeah.
Can we look around and see if there's like hobgoblin signs, or is this just suddenly skeletons decided to destroy a town?
Sudden skeleton.
I want to look for
There
evidence.
is evidence that the hobgoblins came here first. There are specific cuts in the wood and cuts in the bodies that look like the long swords that they used, rusted and gnawed. There's like fingernails. Looks like when their bodies were pulled of their armor and their garb, they're stuck in their flesh. And the torturous nature of this just kind of tells you that it was a hobgoblin.
Ugh, not like hobgoblins.
How destroyed is the town?
Pretty unsustainable. Pretty much every house is on fire. So does anybody have a highlighter by any chance? Or is it just...
I think I have.
We can, like, create water on stuff?
Can I try to use this?
Sure, yeah, go for it.
This?
I've never used this, so I do not know.
Well, nothing fell out.
There,
It's
you
just...
remove it to replace. It refills the pen.
Oh, okay.
So I'll just go like this. Hopefully that works. Yeah, that works fine.
So
No worries, Adam.
I'm so worried.
Okay. So that took half a day, but you managed to do it.
Alright.
It's getting to like late afternoon.
Are there any complaints from our townsfolk?
For the basically that you come back to camp and they're like, "Hello, are you guys okay?
We're like,
we were kind of worried. You were gone all day.
Oh boy,
What happened?
Messy.
Alright,
we found the.
We found this town
So
and it
bad.
was kind of
Auburn
destroyed and stuff.
comes up to you and she's like, so what went on? What happened?
We know the name of that village, right? Because I want to
Yes.
reproduce it, but not know it out of character.
Oh, it's Gristledown.
Gristledown.
Yes.
We found Gristledown.
You found Gristledown. I didn't even think to stay there. Is it
No.
There is no Gristledown.
it's gone.
completely?
Hold up the back.
Okay, there's a couple of skeletons.
The entire refuge is gone.
Yeah.
And she takes a minute and she like
Skeletons
kind of
and wall of flesh.
falls and sits on a rock. She's like, I need to know where the hobgoblins came from. They appeared. How do you appear out of nowhere? I mean, our town is in the middle of the plains. We would have saw them from some angle. Something would have told us that they were here.
It seems like Gristletown was attacked first, and no one sent warning to any towns nearby, so...
There were a lot of dead people.
Well, no. You know that the freshness on the mark, Gristletown was definitely attacked after Fandar.
Oh, I thought it
It
was attacked
seems like it
first.
was the first place attacked when they finally managed to make it over the river. So the
Okay.
day or so you spent south, they went ahead and went up north, hoping to cut you off, but they ended up there instead. At
Okay,
least
I
that's
thought,
what you.
Guess we're gonna kill these guys then.
that Gristletown was attacked first before Fandar.
No.
Okay, never mind. Never mind.
So that's what you tell her, and she's like, "I just don't understand. It's like they came out of nowhere." And she's really like, Auburn's been holding it together by like drinking and telling stories and keeping people's spirits up, but you can see that she's physically starting to crack, like just like completely defeated in a way.
It's a good thing that she did not see the town, though.
Yeah, probably because she was part of one of the factions that tended to go into the forest a lot. and she's been there a lot, so it seems to kind of hurt her in a different way.
Like her second
And
hunter.
we'll let her know that we found the necklace that the leader used to wear, and
Maybe
it
she
doesn't
should
seem like he made it.
Did you find him?
Did we
There
find
was
him?
there was a mass grave.
That's what took so long.
We
is
couldn't find.
we sorted
we
that
don't know
out.
who was who.
Did we try to put the skin on there?
No.
Thanks for telling me. I
And
I don't
you
think I have the morale to help the troops tonight, so I'm gonna go. I'll be back tomorrow. And
Okay.
you literally see her just kind of walk off into the forest and leave you alone.
Understandable. Have a good time. Hope you get better.
Okay, so for now this is done. And you are currently in camp. Do you want it to call it a night, or want to go do one more thing? How do you want this to end up going into camp here?
So were there any usable buildings in the town?
No, everything has been burned and shredded
And also covered in flesh.
hung with flesh and
Hobgoblins really ruined it.
Was there?
And also, as characters, seeing the town like that, you realize Fandar probably looks worse.
There's a eraser right here.
Oh, I forgot. It's fine though.
I'm gonna have to
Because
give it a
they've been in
1 star.
Fandar longer, and it's a much bigger city for them to kind of wreak havoc.
I wonder if there are other refugee groups that went the other direction.
Probably.
Maybe.
I'm gonna once again try to train my wolf. This time I'm gonna teach it how to hunt.
I'm gonna say that the rules that you made last week will do that, but you're gonna have to just take the whole week as your action to train.
Yeah.
If you need to take a day to do something else, it will set your training back a day.
Okay.
Make sense? Okay.
I guess I'm foraging.
Yeah, well, let's go ahead and do a
Okay,
forage
so we'll
thing.
do this. So the warriors come back first with their animals.
My wolf now knows how to heal, and I'm gonna teach her how to hunt. So it's gonna be like a pretty good companion for hunting.
I'm gonna teach Donkey how to hunt.
I wonder if a hobgoblin reared wolf that you have is going to be like super shy like abused dogs usually are, or super aggressive like abused dogs really are.
It wasn't really weird. It was just kind of carried along with them.
Okay.
They were just like, "Hey, here's a starving wolf. Let's just throw it upon some corpses."
I had another sheet of paper that
At least
gave
that's
me
what I think
information
happened. I don't know.
on the hunting and foraging aspect of all this stuff.
Yeah, I remember that.
Unfortunately, I don't think it's here.
She's getting up in our business. She's part of the party.
It's okay.
We need a bard.
We do. Okay. So, unfortunately, after a long day of trying to find more of the cattle, the warriors come back into camp. Let's see. So, who are you going to make? You wanted Nox and Natasha to work on the armor still, right?
Yes, please.
Okay. So, let's do that first.
I do kind of just want to reaffirm that no one's getting angry at me for spending all my time with my dog.
It's important and useful. It'll pay out long term.
Yeah.
I did have a question. I wondered if it might not make more sense to have one of the party make a survival check, and all of the NPCs who can attempt survival aid that person, rather than have them all make their own checks.
Well, it's kind of important that they all make their own checks. I know it's time oriented, but the thing is, if you don't have enough shelter, it actually affects the game.
All right.
So it takes all day, but they do manage to make an armor for Natasha and an armor for Ashra, the warrior. So they both have armor now.
No one can complain
Did we
about
find
not
any
having
armor while we were out in the town? Unlikely, but
Not this time.
No.
Yeah, they cleaned up after themselves.
All right. So Ashram and Nox both have armor now.
Okay.
And all of the warriors have long swords. And I think we have some spare non-compound longbows that they could have too.
Just fancy kukri.
Yes, actually, we have 4, so the 3 warriors can get the longbow.
Marshall, it's a short sword.
And our bard can use the rapier that we found back in town.
And we can probably put him on moral support because we need that.
Okay. So that all happened, and now it is time for the best part of this situation, the tent making.
Oh, right.
Hooray!
I like how we're all just kind of like... Okay, so for the tent making, I believe they roll... Shit, that's the part that's missing.
I'm the second as good survival person probably. You're the fourth as good.
The worst is good.
So I would think Vertigrass would primarily focus on food because food is more important than shelter. But I will focus on shelter because we need somebody that's good at it to do it. Obviously, we haven't been keeping our camp.
How's your survival?
It's a 6.
Okay, that's good.
Mine's a +1.
Mine's I don't know.
But
It's not there.
Wisdom.
because that's been our biggest lacking point right now is the camps, the shelter itself. So and I had normally been foraging with Vertigress together, so maybe I should try and.
Also, you are slowly running low on provision points. Okay, so let's have them try to make them first, and if they don't make it, and
All right.
the commoners, they have survival, I believe. That's what's missing. The fucking top part that tells you that they have survival.
Truck, can you call Woodland Tent?
A tree ant?
Can you send me book 1 of this again?
Absolutely.
Thank you, because I'm gonna have to look
Good
it
thing I
up.
have a
I'm
computer.
pretty sure it's plus
Probably
4.
on balloon.
So that's
It'll help us.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
What's the smartest animal I could call?
They're all intelligence 2 is the highest.
An owl? Owls aren't actually very smart. But birds can solve problems.
I could call a bird and just have a bird help us out.
Can you call a turkey?
Probably.
You can eat it?
Turkeys are jerks though.
I feel like having you help us build tents is a little bit more important than fighting bears.
What's the name of this adventure path?
Ironfang invasion.
Yeah.
Can you call a pig tomorrow? Would that be okay?
Not a bear.
Oh no! Wait. Aren't I turning my Komodo dragon?
Interactive
Yeah,
map.
but call animal is just one action.
Okay.
And we can take care of it while you train your Dakota dragon.
You guys haven't really talked to this guy lately. His name's Marcus, and you know him from town as being a local hermit.
Yeah.
As
Tends
well
to
as the
keep
dude
away
with the
from people.
mustache.
Tends to not talk to anyone. Thinks the world is coming to an end, which he is.
It's correct.
He is currently correct and thoroughly believes in. But he manages to do some weird stuff with one of your tents, and it can now. That tent for tonight will fit.
30.
So then that's 1. Six people.
Oh, good lord.
I don't know how he did it, but he was
Wow.
This
He just
person's talented.
Yo, I took 2 tents and stitched them together, y'all. What?
no, he just one small tent, and he was like, "I've done it," and then he goes and he falls asleep.
I believe I have overcome space and time.
Non-Euclidean tent now.
How long before I can cast Rope Trick?
Sorry.
I said, how long before I can cast Rope Trick?
It'll be a
Do you want me to email this to you, or do you want to open it and let you just come look at it?
Open it to page 22 because I think you can see that page without it being an issue.
Here we go.
22. I believe you.
I believe in me. I'm a good steward.
Hey, look at that. Also, okay. Tell you, Nox are busy, so they're not in it either.
This is 100 pages? Whoa.
Yeah, it's a big book. So Jason, who you guys have talked to before, he's a pottery maker. He made your necklace for you. He actually does really well on creating the tent too. He follows Matthew's lead and makes the exact same situation, but better. So now 7 people can fit under
my
his
God.
small tent.
Both
Basically, what you see them do is they take the small tent and they spread the cloth out as much as possible and hang it between tree branches, holding it taut. So it's more like just a really stretched out blanket above you guys.
It's like a pavilion.
But it's working. All right. So that's currently a total of 13.
They now have special privileges to pet my dog.
Let's see. Somebody else can try. I guess she'll try. Who's this? Let's see.
All right, I have page 22 open.
Umerus. Is it the one at the very top of the page, either 22 or 23? There should be a small chart showing the bonuses that commoners and aristocrats get.
Yeah, the top of 22 is a map that I...
Okay, so the other one then. The commoners, what are their bonuses?
Attack roll +1, damage roll 1d4 +1, HP 3, con check +1, skills at +4, craft any one, handle animal, perception.
Okay. What about the experts?
Experts craft any 2, knowledge, dungeoneering, engineering, or geography, profession any 1, stealth, and survival.
Alright, so the experts are actually rolling these, not these guys, but that's fine. Hand me the female expert right there, and then King, and they'll make these are actually the ones that are making the tents.
Cool.
All right.
So they made those 2 tents. How many more do we need?
Wait, what am I doing with this?
So
That
many
was
more.
13.
Jesus
We-
Christ.
We ended up with
Fill
an
that
addict,
in
right?
with your new
1, 2,
characters.
3, 4.
Well,
Yes.
total
Here.
So you want to
25.
just use that?
6, 7.
Who's dying?
Nothing. You're just your second level character, because the one that Adam gave you was for the
22,
a barbarian
23,
druid.
24, 25, 26.
So we need
Yeah.
to rewrite it.
I've already done that.
27.
Oh, never mind then.
27.
Did you include the
Never
bar?
mind.
20, it should be 27 right now. Well, actually, she's doing her own thing, so it's 26 for the whole.
Gotcha.
Okay, so now, Orin will try to make tents. Aid some people.
I'm having a good time.
13.
Oops, I didn't want to... Also, this guy on the cover looks real neat.
Okay, so Edrin, old Orden makes one, but it's not as good, and it can only fit 5 people.
Well, that's still pretty good.
And then, did you guys want to try? Because you only have 1 tent left. So.
Did Con want to make a go at it?
I can make a 10 out of a 10. Ooh, secret chicken. Here I go.
I'll help.
And a couple of the commoners aid you.
Also, we have
I
a bunch of
Get out of the
blanket
way.
stuff.
Ah, sorry.
You and your non-Euclidean tents. You see what these other people are doing, you're like, I can do that. 24.
You did
Without
the deal.
bonuses.
Okay. So you use the tent, and maybe a couple blankets, but you managed to fit in
The entire kingdom.
12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. 9 people under another one. So how many people is that?
That's a total of 27.
Just enough. Ta-da!
Got the job done.
All right.
And you
I'm gonna go out and sleep on a
are
rock.
putting your arcane spells just like around the camp as protection.
I need to come up with a way to mark them so we'll know what they are, because they're invisible, but other people won't. So I think not yet, because we
Okay.
haven't worked out a way to where I can mark that.
Okay.
So that people won't like trip them.
Because if somebody steps on them, there's no way I can keep them from blowing up.
Okay.
Do we have
Don't we have some kind of pigment?
markings?
You have a bunch of silver dust.
Yeah, but that's
Mm.
expensive.
I agree with you.
We have a bunch of apple
We
cores.
could tie little strips of leather and stuff from all the scraps from the leather armor we've been working on, and just tie them to little tree branches and stuff.
Makes sense.
All right.
We can do that.
But
And-
I want to be clear to every single one of you: these are for our protection, and they will kill you.
What do they do?
They explode.
All right,
Okay.
honey, good to know. Jet begins
All right,
to
so-
brightly color the leather straps
Yeah.
and make them very widely known.
Make sure we dig the latrines.
Okay, so mess kits and stuff
Just
are
put
being
one in
used.
there.
All right. So the rest of these people, I guess, are foraging for food.
I guess they can help you forage.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So
You can forage, and then Ken, if you want to try to forage, you can. Yeah, go ahead.
oof, not good. 12.
Just do it done.
Oh man, we should play outside sometime
Not
kinda
today.
when it's comfortable.
Forage is survival, right?
Yes.
All right. I'll try that. I get a 21.
You have a better survival check than me.
He's
Oh right, your wisdom is really high.
Okay.
Oh.
One
Class skill.
rank, 3 from class skill,
Oh, okay.
and I have no wisdom.
I thought
This
I
is
had like a
Sonic
really
music.
high wisdom, but a really low intelligence.
Charisma.
Oh.
That's-
No You also have to look
Quill
at
is
some-
very charming, which is why people put up with him.
I'm also really charming. Which is probably why people put up with me.
Okay. So you each come back with a provision point each because you simply do not have the time to take all day to forage.
Gotcha.
The reason their DCs are so low is because they are taking all day to try to forage for food.
Gotcha.
Or doing whatever they're doing. Also, from now on, if you're helping make camp, only one of you can do that at night. And you'll be at a higher DC than everyone else.
Although I think only one of us did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
that's
only
why-
way, your DC will now be higher if you continue to do that. Just because you're basically coming in like 45 minutes trying to build tents that are taking these people all day to build, or they've at least been doing them for a while enough to learn how to do them. Sorry, I'm just going off like the rules, trying to
It's
the
cool.
rules and books. Okay.
So it's really dense.
Yes, 1 and 1. Okay, and then we have 12 people rolling to forage. So, yeah. So that's 2. Mark down 3. Mark down and mark them down separately. Mark down
Gotcha.
3. Mark down 5. Mark down 6. Mark down 1.
The button's hard to push because it's under a thing.
Mark down 4. Mark down 0. Mark down 0.
These markdowns, it's going to be free.
Mark down 1. How many numbers are those? Like,
Alright, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 numbers.
okay, a couple more. Mark down 2. Mark down 0. Mark down 0.
How long will 100 pounds of coffee last
Mark
for
down
30
0.
people?
10 pounds.
Depends.
10 pounds? I thought it was-
Should be 12, right?
1, 2, 3.
It's about
Yes.
And then the
4
adept will try
ounces
his hand adept.
per
Yeah, it just let me.
pot.
So you have add up all
The
those
batch is
numbers,
like
and that's how many
7
provision
people.
points they got for the day.
So it's like 4. It's like 1 ounce per person. So 16
22
ounces per,
plus
1 ounce
R2
of
is a total of
160
24.
people.
160 cups of coffee.
Since we need all
Some
the
people drink more.
We're gonna
to
have,
feed
like-
everyone.
Yeah,
We
the people that
have
drink more
4
are going to cancel out the
left
people that drink less.
Well, you also got
So,
your berries for the
we
day.
get coffee for like
Yes,
3 days.
so that'll add to it too.
So you actually
Man,
have
coffee
an
gets
extra
fast.
2
Yeah.
left over.
Okay.
That's a total of 6.
So we got 6 extra provision points for the day.
They did really good at foraging
we net
today.
positive 6.
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh, nice.
And nobody's fatigued.
Whoop, whoop. All right, so that was the next night. Now marking day 4.
You said that was day 4, so I'm marking this as day 5.
Did we do?
Oh
the,
yes. Okay.
Did we do the good berry?
Yes, that was included.
We didn't do the pig thing.
No, this is a new day, new morning. You can go ahead and roll your good
All right.
berry stuff.
And you can attempt to call a pig this time.
I'm gonna call a pig and we're actually gonna kill it instead of just like,
So
whoa.
that's
Does
4
the
Yeah,
good
pig
berries.
have any attack power?
If it's
For
a
good
wild
berries?
boar, it does.
Well, I mean, I'm. What I would recommend doing is you call animal in and kind of.
Using the half from the other day. that's total of
You're
2
expending
provision
an
points for
entire
the
spell
berries.
casting, basically to like approximate some kind of animal, and we approximate it so that it's like I'm converting magic into food, and not make it take up campaign time.
Okay.
Unless it's something you do want to fight, in which case we should.
Do you want a better bear though?
Also, we know there are sheep out there.
Yeah.
So you
We
could
want to
just
recover those
call
sheep. Calling sheep
Call
is
sheep.
a smart thing.
Let's go call some
Also,
sheep. Can we call some sheep? Nah, probably shouldn't.
they're page 23.
Who are closed it so I didn't accidentally.
Oh,
look
it's
at it.
okay. Page 23. When you open it up, should have herding at the top underneath. What is the DC for that?
Loading.
Okay. So we'll do that in a little bit.
I think it was like 10 plus how many
I've-
sheep were left.
Yeah, I figured.
I try not to look at it real hard because
No, it's okay.
I'm a good boy.
No, those 2 pages are ones that you guys are able to read.
Herd. Fandar sheep and goat herds are scattered in the attack, and many were lost in the Fangwood. NPCs can
Ooh,
recover a single goat or sheep with a successful DC 16. Handle animal check. And they're maintained with 10 plus the number of animals per day.
So they have to roll the animal checks first to maintain.
Can we also make clothes out of sheep's wool?
Yeah,
Well, I mean in D&D rules.
probably.
Yeah, just like crafting clothes.
Yeah, actually. So one of them will stay behind.
I don't know how long it takes, how often you can do that.
Nox and Natasha do manage to make another set of armor for one of the other warriors.
Sweet.
So that's a total of 2 so far.
There's a lot of stuff in here I need to not be reading close.
Sorry.
Just
It's
in that little bit of page.
Yes, it's alright. These guys are gonna try to find another sheep.
I'm just thinking because, if temperature ever becomes a problem, we can probably get some, woolen stuff.
They do not find a sheep, but you guys get 2 provision points for the day for the 2 sheep that you do have.
All right. And did Shrunk want to call a sheep?
Yes.
Hey, sheep!
Trunk calls a sheep. Look at that sheep. Give me a handle animal check.
I'm gonna handle that sheep.
What's your handle
I'll
animal
help.
skill?
A lot. Plus 4. Yeah, plus
Mine's plus 6.
Alright, 15.
But that's a good barometer
Wow.
of when we know we found all the sheep, because one day you're going to call sheep and it won't work.
15.
15?
8 to help.
Look at that sheep. It's a sheep. Evens or odds?
You didn't help because it has to
You want
be
evens or odds?
species time. Odds.
What an odd
Odds.
pillow.
It's a girl sheep.
Girls are odd?
Yes.
There's 2 girls at the table. That's an even number.
Yes. So you guys make 3 provision points from the sheep. So you
Instead of
got
2.
Yes. Now you have 3 provision points for the sheep.
Oh, there's also
As you
another
guys
class.
are about to head out, you see.
Guess we're even.
Let's see. Who's gonna do it? Probably one of these assholes.
Look at this asshole.
Pharaoh approaches one of the is pulling one of the sheep by the wool on the back of its neck, and he goes up to rear, and it looks like he's about to cut its head off.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Are we sure we want to kill that thing?
Yes.
No.
Why not?
It had long-term provision points. I mean, food.
He pulls the sheep up, and he's like
It's a dude.
it's a dude sheep.
Well, it can mate and also get more sheep that way.
Well,
We only have one. We only need one male for that.
that's true.
All right.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeet.
And also,
Can I kill the sheep because I found it?
We get lamb
No.
tonight.
No.
I want to kill it.
I was gonna have it for breakfast. I
Okay.
guess it makes sense to have it tonight. So he puts it back in the fridge.
Okay.
He's one of those guys who just does not like you and is trying to do everything in his power just to make you a little bit agitated. He's just
Nice.
you didn't tell me not to kill a sheep.
yeah. So
You got an endless supply of sheep over here with this guy going off in the woods.
all right. So then that's what they do for the day. Okay. Oh my god. All right. So you guys are continuing. The more north
Well,
you
wait.
head,
We've already bypassed. We've passed further than our goal, right?
yes, because the more north you head, you're realizing that you're just seeing open plain, and you don't
All
want
right,
to
so-
go too
No,
far into the edge of the
we
forest.
missed the druids that we were aiming for.
No, you weren't aiming for the druids. You were aiming for the north. Is the cave that
The
he was
cave.
talking
Cave.
about.
All right, so we need to go south again to find our cave.
So
right.
southeast?
Southwest.
I'm gonna yell at some birds
Okay. Yell at some birds.
and try to find where the cave is.
Hey,
Can I frighten you and make you
Bird, say cave, whole
Yes.
ground, no ground, no whole ground.
Okay.
Can we find another bear?
That was super helpful.
Well,
They're
kind of
fighting.
whole ground, old whole ground, but not whole ground.
some
To the south.
All right.
Okay,
I'll
sounds like the cave
keep
is
doing that
closed.
until we find it close.
Basically, they're telling you to go. Eventually, you find a lizard that tells you to go southwest.
All right.
Can we find some more bears?
He's
'Cause
just
those are,
sitting on a rock, and he's smoking a cigar. He's like, I've been to that cave. That cave in my life. It's about 20 meters southwest.
Okay.
The cave.
Are you talking to
Don't go to the cave. All right, let's go to the cave.
Can we try to find another bear because that was actually pretty helpful.
You've already called an animal for today, Nick.
Did
Sorry.
you prepare it twice? And
Okay,
you're like,
so you're moving south, and as you're moving to where the animals are kind of telling you they might think that you need to go, Edwin comes up to you and he's like, so Edwin's the bard.
Hey, how you
Edwin,
doing?
sorry. He's like, so what's your all's deal?
All right, so we're looking for a place that we don't have to put up tents, like a cave or a shelter or something.
I
right?
got that. That's all the camp's been talking about. I'm talking
Alright.
about you guys. What's your deal?
Oh, we're a bunch of idiots that someone had the foolish idea of letting us be in charge of everything.
It's very brave for you to admit that, though I also kind of got that. But I'm like, were you just in Fandar and you're like, I guess we're in charge of this Brigadin, bustling,
Absolutely.
bumbling militia?
Yeah.
Yes.
I can hit things hard, so that's how it works.
Well, we're all in this together.
I'm a Foxclaw scout.
We're the hardest hitters here.
Foxclaw scouts.
Yeah.
Those are the hunting scouts, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
So
Is
you're
it-
in this too, right?
Are there a lot of you here? Or
There's
is
me.
it just you?
There's me. I'm trying to get us someplace safe because that's my job.
Okay.
Uh,
And why is that your job?
Because I'm a Foxclaw scout.
I don't think that's how that job works.
It's my job to get people through these woods safely.
I guess that's true.
So
Who
Edrin,
put you in that job?
I volunteered.
you joined us late, right?
Yes.
What happened to you before you got here?
Well, I was with my buddies, and we were heading to the Dwarven City to the south, and we're like, there's a tiny town here. It looks like they're having a festival. Let's stop by, see if we can trade some stuff, and keep moving.
Okay.
We didn't really expect it to be what it is now, you know?
Well, nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. What?
Good job.
Thank you.
So none of you are, like, from were the hobgoblins coming from, like, the north, or the south, or the border?
No,
No,
They
Yeah.
came into the inn.
They,
The Taproot Inn. That's where we met them.
nobody in town saw them coming.
Nobody alive.
How is that possible? We're, like, in the middle of nowhere.
And they talked about it. They said, hey, it's really weird that we didn't see these guys coming.
Yeah.
Maybe they came in through the ground. Or maybe balloons.
Or,
Something to
or magic.
maybe balloons.
I think balloons.
Oh yeah, there is this magic thing going on around. Just magic.
We tried to get the balloons to deploy at the end, but it just didn't work. So maybe they managed to figure
Bringing
out.
it back!
He is crazy.
Call back! Call all the way back. Good job, kid.
So
Alright,
we
I
haven't
mean-
actually been checking anywhere for those like tiny bears.
I've
I've only
been-
been fighting
Yeah.
the big bears.
Mother has.
You got a couple. But yeah, he's just like, I mean, alright, man. I don't know. I'm just kind of like unsettled, I guess.
Anything you can do to help.
Mostly just look nice. But you can encourage people if they are attracted to handsome men.
That's a good job. Very good job.
Half the camp.
Good
Melon,
to know.
what if we pronounced envelope like Penelope?
Envelope.
We should, definitely.
No.
Also, look, that goes with like Arkansas and Kansas.
So that's what happened to the Kobold. He
Wait.
was enveloped by the...
Envelope.
There are other Foxclaw Brigade people in their group.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, some of the warriors are Foxclaw.
I'm gonna be cool with those guys then. Bye.
All right, see ya.
We lost our cobalt. We lost our leader.
Oh no.
Oh wait, we actually do have an answer to his question. Why we were put in charge of this whole ragtag group. The leader of the town's right here.
Yeah, right.
Hi.
He's the king.
He is the king.
The mayor. He may or may not do anything.
But he's our leader. And I'll support him.
I just want to find a hole in the ground.
Sorry. I'm just reading on a side mission. Alright, so you guys eventually head southwest, and you're starting to see stuff that looks kind of familiar, Dercon. The plains that you were used to have been a bit overgrown for sure, but it's looking like it's definitely this way. And you're getting like excited because you're like, I know it's this way. I've done something so good. And you're approaching, and all of a sudden you're hearing this like, and this like slight whimpering, just like
Knowledge nature to recognize
Yeah.
its...
Okay.
Does my dog react to anything?
Your dog is out hunting,
Oh.
or basically trying to hunt today.
Say 17.
17. You notice the cries are canine in nature, and they're from like baby dogs.
How about we not try to kill those immediately?
Okay.
Yeah, more mouth to feed.
Puppies.
Puppies.
Well,
Thank you.
we can find a mama dog and then we can kill the mama dog.
No.
Yeah, I have 15 on perception.
Oh.
Those are the things we can't eat.
I'm gonna get my boy Donkey, to get some perception up in here. Plus 15.
Plus 15.
Perception.
29. He probably sees things.
He's like,
So as you guys come upon what you thought was the cave, all of your hearts suddenly sink. This cave that looks like it would have sustained you for at least some time seems to have fortunately come across some sort of mudslide or landslide, a small earthquake maybe.
The bear was right.
The roof
The bear was right.
The roof
Also,
has caved in.
That's it.
And so now it's mostly piles of large debris and rubble, like bigger than you. But it's mostly just a caved in area. However, there is an enclave, and underneath are a bunch of puppies, like wolf pups, being tortured by a group of little mites. And to the side, their mother is trying to fight them, but she looks like she is severely wounded. She's got bolts and darts sticking out of her.
I'm gonna go.
I will help. I will help.
I'm
I
gonna
am
go
very empathetic.
I feel like we want to spring into action as a group.
This sounds like an initiative roll.
You're just like, dog!
Mondo's up first. Mondo is going to be up in the front of the group.
Whoa, hold on. We gotta get people. Give me a second.
21. I've just been rolling like
Donkey.
20s. Oh, Donkey, he just goes on my turn.
No, he doesn't. He's in the creature.
Okay, well, it's probably higher than Truck.
Then he goes on your turn. Perfect. He's not trained though. He's gonna do his own thing.
Yeah, he's gonna go do his
He's
own
got a
thing.
+3, so you rolled a 17, so he's actually slower than you. Mondo,
10.
Compricon, I got a 10. Vertigrass.
Sadly bad.
21. My modifier is +7.
Okay. Clem.
I want all of you
19.
to know. I want all of you to know that the dog's safety is higher safety than mine. Higher priority than mine.
Okay.
Hey, welcome to meet every encounter with all of you.
Basically, this is the tree line, and this is the small opening.
Looks fine.
I'm gonna kill me some mites. I don't know what mites look like.
They're pretty mighty.
I don't know what mites are. I'm just gonna kill me some of them.
So we can attempt nature to learn more about the mice. Is that right?
Things in your hair.
Our turn.
Actually, mites, I believe, are dungeoneering.
They're fake.
Are they fey? They ought to be nature.
Oh, they're nature.
Can I speak
It makes
to them?
sense that they would be dungeoneering because they're underground.
You can speak to
And
them.
Ace, I want you to feel
Yeah,
free
I
to
have
super overrule us on everything all
Dad
the time.
can talk to animals.
No, but they're
I would
fey.
say
Oh.
nature.
You speak Sylvan, right?
I can talk to Faye.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, Fabi.
Sorry, my phone is just all of a sudden just like, I don't feel like working. So I'm like,
That's how it is all the time for me.
You're on your phone all the time, though.
If I turn it on, it will turn off.
Do you want my tablet? Because I'm just using it as a character sheet, nothing else.
don't you have a character sheet though?
I can make it happen other ways.
I've got a laptop.
No, that's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
You would
It's
super-
okay. It's okay.
Like, if I try to launch anything other than, like, Discord or something, my phone just, like, craps itself and doesn't work. For
Because
about...
Discord is a super good program.
It is.
I mean that genuinely.
Which is
A
rare.
vertebrae impression there on accident.
It's very rare for,
Yeah, I don't know why I chose that as a speech pattern, but I'm stuck with it now.
It doesn't have to
He
be.
can get over it sooner or later.
Maybe when he's got a couple.
Basically, you see a bunch of these little things messing with these puppies, and two of them are poking at Mom, trying to keep her in the back. Go ahead and do initiative rolls.
Did it already. Ready to go.
Sorry.
Vertigrass is first.
All right.
Followed by Shrunk and Donkey. Shrunky.
Alright, these guys are Faye, right?
They are.
Can I yell at them in Faye as a free action to get away from them?
Sure.
Alright, I'll yell, what the heck are you guys doing? Get away from those precious dogs!
And what does Sicken do? Just wondering.
-2.
Okay.
All kinds of stuff. All right. So before
Including
Vertigus
initiative.
has any actions, he will attempt a knowledge check to learn more about mice.
Okay.
But I rolled a 1, so he learns nothing.
Okay, so Might Group 1 goes at...
Oh no! I still get a turn. Oh
No, I
you're
haven't
rolling
rolled
your
for them
initiative.
yet. Might Group 1 goes at 8.
Might 1 at 8.
Might 2 at 16.
Hold on, I'm not that fast. I didn't know there were 2 groups.
Went to me.
Okay, that's one less than I have to do.
Might 2 is what?
Might 2 is 16. And Might 3 is 5.
3 mites.
Alright, before we start the
And
encounter...
then Wolf is at 13.
before we start the encounter, who looks to be the most in danger of dying currently?
The mom wolf, for sure.
Okay. Protect her first, handle animal, then protect the puppies.
Okay, so, these turn. Here we go.
Also, why is my wolf hunting by itself? It barely knows how to hunt.
It's not hunting by itself, but it's not going to be with you in combat because it's not a combatant. I'm just saying that it's either protecting the cart or doing something else.
Alright,
Just not with you.
So it's definitely friendly towards
Yes.
us and everyone else.
V moves there, switches his animal focus from agility to strength so he can use the bow, and he will take a shot at this one.
Okay.
That is a 13 to hit
What is it that you have pulled up on your phone that you usually
versus
need?
flat-footed,
13 to hit versus flat-footed will hit.
and 8 damage.
Actually, sorry, no, he's in melee. So,
Oh, okay.
yes. So actually that will not hit.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
And that's V's turn. So Shrunk is up.
Shrunk is up.
Oh boy.
Attack the ones near the dog, the mama.
That's fine. I'm gonna do as I please. I'm gonna go attack.
Okay.
Shrunk does as he pleases. Hey, you're using your phone for like monster stats mostly?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna give you this.
Here?
He's also
Where?
like
Yeah,
call
I'll
bear.
move over there. That's closest.
Alright.
I don't know.
Lethal or non-lethal?
Lethal. So that's max damage.
16 to hit.
16 to hit plus
Pass
5.
that to your game master.
So 21 to hit
Okay.
and
21 will
18
definitely.
damage.
Just immediate. not even like close. All right. So who is next?
After Shronky is Donkey.
Well, would the Dogster 18,000, would he come over and see me attacking things and then go over and attack those
No,
things?
you just forgot to command it to attack.
Well, I don't have anything to command. Like, he doesn't know anything.
Oh, okay.
So he's just gonna
He's just gonna
He's-
chill out.
reptiles unfortunately have a 1 intelligence, so he would probably just come over here and try to attack. whatever's
This
closest.
thing really doesn't like.
So luckily not the dog.
Yeah, it's not their dog. But go ahead and roll for the attack for those.
Yeet. I did not hit him.
By
Wait,
the way,
maybe.
Clem, can you also tell the mama wolf
Does a 6
And
hit?
dog
Also,
that
this
we're
is
here
what
to
they
help?
look like.
Oh my god.
Charming.
they are the worst.
Oh, do they have cold iron weapons?
You don't really know.
Because I bet the Fey Foundling, they do more damage to me.
Let's hope not.
Just don't get stabbed.
Yeah, don't get stabbed.
Magic missile, just like.
Clem, tell the animals, because we're in combat, that we're here to help them.
I'm gonna entangle them. Wait, can I entangle them?
You already did your turn, but next turn you can.
Yeah.
Alright, so who's
after
next?
Donkey is Clem.
Okay. I'm gonna... the wolves injured?
Yes.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna go over there and...
Channel the heal.
Are any of the mites injured?
No.
One is dead.
I mean, other than dead.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll exclude the dead mite, because you never can tell. And I'll channel to heal everybody else. So all the wolves and dogs and everybody gets 4.
Good.
But can you also tell them that we're here?
Okay, and I'll tell the wolves that we're here to help.
Okay.
The wolf is like, you can talk?
Yes.
You can talk
So, Rubble Raggy.
Might's 2.
Mine's 2.
You're in trouble.
Okay, good. Not attacking the dogs anymore.
Oh,
Yeah, 20.
AC 16.
Oh, this hasn't really come up because we've been in like forest undergrowth pretty much all the time and stuff. But I do have light sensitivity. Oh,
Which hurts your eyes, right?
and -1 whenever we're in explicitly bright light.
Okay.
AC
Well,
16.
it is a sunny morning, so
Okay.
AC
shouldn't affect
16.
your magic missiles though.
Shouldn't.
It criticals on you.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
And how much damage does it do?
So 3, 4, 3 damage.
Okay.
Boom! And this one points
Was
at you.
it cold iron?
No, it
Okay.
goes. Ooh, come on, you.
Okay, I'm gonna roll my will save.
Save.
16.
You're fine.
Okay. I'm not doomed.
And he's next.
I think you've got one more might.
Nope.
After Clem
Okay.
is Mites 2. After Mites 2 is Wolf.
Wolf will bite one of the mice in front of it. Probably doesn't hit. Yep, nope. This is unfortunate.
After Wolf is Compaclan.
Campy clown.
Campy Clown.
Charge of might.
Nope.
Magic missile.
I'm gonna cast Magic Missile
Like
Cast
as a
or
spell?
what?
as a wand
Okay.
on one of the ones that's like menacing one of the little doggies.
Okay.
So here comes some D4s.
Just 1d4.
Here comes some 1d4 is some D4s. 2 plus whatever because it's a wand. I don't know.
So it's +1.
So 1 damage.
3 damage
3 damage. To which one?
to any of them. I don't have a preference. One that is menacing a puppy.
Okay.
Look at that! I'm a wizard!
And who's next?
After me is Mondo.
Okay.
Alright. I will run over towards the closest mite and attack him because, yeah. I don't think I can get to the ones closest to the one.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
Smashy, smashy, all the smashies.
And I will attack full force. That is a... I really need to remember where these things are. That's a 14 to hit
Yes.
and a 5 damage.
Okay. Hey. Actually, no, sorry. I thought it was down to some down. My bad. And who's next?
After Mondo is Mites 1.
Oh, wait, no, it is down. God, this thing did.
You said they were little tiny bayface. Oh man, these are small creatures. They got small weapons. Whoa!
Okay, and.
Mites 1.
Oh, mine's 1. Okay. Yeah. And they go to stab the dog more.
Oh!
Because it's right next to them and they're.
We gotta
Attack
finish
on
you
all
guys
sides.
off so we can finish these guys off.
Kill the wolf, kill it, it's gonna get attacked from all sides. Kill, kill.
Miss. Barely. Okay. And who's next?
After Mites 1 is Mites 3.
Let's see.
Big monkeys ruin our fun. Ruin our fun. They ruin our fun. Murder, murder, murder the monkeys.
Hey, how about I murder them first?
I'm not gonna associate with this monkey label.
Oops. The puppy's not gonna say that. That's okay though. Shrunk, I need you to make me a will save.
Oh. My worst thing. No, second worst.
I should have gotten better when you became a druid.
14.
You seem fine.
It's never good.
Clem, you become irrationally. Actually, no, sorry, I rolled when you were supposed to roll. Roll me will save.
Oh, okay.
A secret roll.
I got a 19.
Okay, you're still okay.
They're not
Debatable.
being scared. What do we do? I don't know. What do we do? What do we do? Run! I don't know. I don't want to run. We should run.
I like it.
So
I
who's
yell in
next?
Faye, you guys should run. I'm going to kill you guys.
Yeah, maybe we should listen to him. Maybe we should run.
Who's next?
After Mites 3 is round 2, which is going to be Vertigris.
Right. So, drop bow, charge. Why not?
At least this isn't a collapsing bridge. We can safely drop weapons here.
Sweet. So that's a 20 to hit and 2 damage.
Okay.
Ah!
That's my best might. Who's next?
After Vertigris is Shrunk.
Okay, I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna.
They murdered one of the puppies.
I'm
They
gonna
did?
kill that thing with
Oh.
a force of 1,000
You
suns.
can't save all of them.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, this thing's gonna die so fast. It's pretty much dead already. I hit it with an 18 to hit and 12 damage.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Um,
How do you want to kill it?
Just I'm gonna chop off its head.
Yeah.
And then, can
Chop
I
off its head. There's really not much left.
Chop off its head and put its head away.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna 5 foot step over in a
You
diagonal.
already 5 foot step.
Yeah. I did?
Yeah, you moved.
Okay. Well,
Isn't this one gone as well? Wait, no, that one just moved.
So
Never
Donkey
mind.
is just going to be like, I guess this is what we're doing.
yep. He's gonna go and he's gonna try to hit it and probably fail. He failed with an 8 to hit.
Maybe I should try to eat the puppies. I think they're easier to eat.
Probably not.
Who's next?
After Shronk and Donk is Clem.
I drop the crossbow. Step over here. Draw a dagger. The masterwork dagger.
Masterwork of
I
masterwork.
found it.
This is all garbage you can put.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
okay. Yeah, I'll take care of it.
I found the post.
I like how you keep everything in a Tupperware.
It's sealed for freshness.
+4, 88 misses. 9, 10 with a flank.
10 does not hit, unfortunately.
After Clem is Mite's 2.
It's 2 are dead.
After Mite's 2 is Wolf.
She's like crazed and angry. But she
Me
misses, unfortunately.
After Wolf is me, and I'm going to stow my wand and move up and get into melee, which I think is going to take my whole turn.
Do you want to run or double move? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you can double move.
Double move.
Or you can just walk in and fire another missile at the one that's already been hurt.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that because it was suggested to me. I move in and fire one at the missile. It's already been hurt. 5 damage. The end.
Okay, that one's gone.
What else do you want from me? Mondo's turn.
Just a suggestion.
Okay, I will run towards one of the mites surrounding the
Your
mama,
banana was saved.
There you go.
and I will roll to attack. That's a 11 to hit.
No, unfortunately. Did you add in your bonuses?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's next?
I've been doing that more.
That's good.
Mike's 1.
Next one.
Ah! They're all coming. We need to go. Where? Where do we go?
There's nowhere to run.
Back into the cave.
No, the hunter safety. We go there. We can't get out now. We need to try. Hurry.
This
the
one
car.
is going to full withdraw this way. It's about as far as you can get in a double move. This one unfortunately can't get all that far, so he's 5 foot steps here and he'll try to attack right across.
Okay.
Just to get away. 15?
Nope.
After Mite's is more Mites. Mite's 3.
They're gone.
Okay, after Mite's 3 is Vertigress.
All right. So round 3. 5 foot step. Hold that. All right. So that is a 20 and a 13.
Both hit.
Or
Or sorry, only the 20 hits.
Okay. 20 hits for 2 damage.
Did you remember your flank?
Oh, I didn't. So,
Okay, so the other one would hit too.
all right. So 2 and 5. So total of 7 damage.
Okay, that one falls. How do you want to kill that one?
Ugh.
Bash its head.
Are they all down?
No, the one there's one running.
You gotta catch that guy.
But he said that he was running for shelter of some kind.
Hunter shelter. That sounds like a good place.
Let's follow that guy real quick.
Okay.
My Komodo dragon
You
can
next.
plus 11 stealth it.
Oh, I thought we were out of combat. After Vertigress is Shrunk.
Don't kill it. Follow it. We see where it goes.
Okay, I'll just follow it.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. Who's next?
If we
After
get this
Shrunk
wolf,
is
we
Donk.
might have more wolf
Donk.
friends.
After
Donk
Donk is
Doesn't
Clem.
care.
No, Donk's gonna try to chase him down because he thinks it's food. But Clem's next.
I'll tell Donkey to stop attacking, and tell Mama Wolf that her puppies are safe now. And
Not from Donkey.
I'll pick
Donkey
up.
goes,
Now that battle is over. Donkey gets dinner.
and then he turns to the puppies.
I have serious reservations about Donkey being the most articulate member of the party.
I'll pick up the crossbow, and I guess I have to go step between.
You do know that Donkey is actually thinking about eating the puppies.
All right, so I'll
So
pick up the crossbow and go step
Meat,
between
meat.
Donkey and
Is
the
it all right
puppies.
for him to eat the dead puppy?
There's
There's
no
no-
dead puppy. I was kidding.
It was.
Okay.
Yeah, it just
fine.
wouldn't stand up.
Oh,
After Clem is Wolf.
Wolf. Wolf is looking around very nervously, and she goes over to her puppies, and she begins to growl at Donkey, and it's just awkward Mexican standoff between a
And
lizard and a wolf.
Clem is growling at Donkey too.
Like, no, don't eat it. All right, who's next?
After Wolf is myself, who I think I'm just going to start looting because I'm excited about fighting small creatures. So, like, what do they got? What do they got? What do they got?
Okay, in a second. Okay,
I'm
so
pretty much out of combat. Mondo.
I will try to handle animal on Mama Wolf and try to make her my friend
okay.
because
Yes, you do.
I do that. All right. Handle animal is a +6, and that's a 9.
9. She seems very reserved, not wanting to mess with you at the moment.
After Mondo is Might's 1. I'm not sure
Might's 1. He becomes invisible,
Oh,
and you don't know where he went.
Okay.
Might's 3.
They're gone.
Might's 3 is dead. Alright, then if combat, then round 4, else
No,
vertebrates.
combat is over.
All right,
Okay.
Nick, order your donkey to
As
eat the mites.
soon as that happens, I will switch my animal focus to wolf to gain the scent ability and start tracking the mite.
Nice. You eventually track the mite down on like a. We're gonna theater the mine this into the forest. What do you want to do?
Keep tracking it.
Okay. It seems like he keeps running. Okay, and you think if you go any further, you're not going to be able. You're going to be starting to split from them, to where it's going to take you several hours
Okay.
to even find them again.
But you can probably pick that trail up later.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
With the trackability.
All right.
If we can get the camp someplace. Alright, well, we do have a cave that we need to investigate super bad, too.
All right.
Because if we can convert this into. If we can get this opening opened.
It's not the opening. The entire cave has been caved in.
Yeah, it's just like there's some
Shut up.
overhang, but that's it.
Sorry.
It's not a great camping spot. It's an okay camping spot.
All right.
Punch trees until I can make a pick, and then I.
I will punch them trees.
Punch some trees super hard. I don't know how to close this.
You can hang on to that all session there, lady.
Set it like that. Okay.
I really do super want this to be my friend.
Okay, so with the mites, you find that in the alcove, a small bag, there is 50 feet of spider silk rope.
Ooh, no. Nice.
I detest magic.
Mm-hmm.
You detest?
I cast perception.
Okay. You also find a bag of caltrops,
Not super
Those-
useful as a
those
focus,
are-
but
are
okay.
little-
healer's kit,
Oh, nice. Another healer's kit. Very nice. Those are little spikes.
clothing dye,
Good
Yeah,
on
I
your
know.
feet. Okay.
I can make clothing dye. Watch.
3 bolts of cotton cloth.
Hey, you know what?
Did they kill a
Su-
tailor? Oh,
You okay there?
How about we move the table? We can
We can
probably
move this
scoot
way
the
a bit
table.
if you
yeah,
want.
let's scoot the table that way a little bit, so we can actually get out and get in easier.
Yes.
Oh, there it is.
There we go.
Now that you're out.
Everything is fine. Okay.
Everything is awesome.
I was about to start.
Everything is awesome. 8 sewing needles.
They killed a tailor.
Yeah.
they did.
They were like, ooh, shinies.
But our tailors back in camp could use that stuff.
Let's see. A pair of scissors.
Wait, hold on. I was.
Uh,
We found sewing. I'm just going to put sewing supplies until something is
yeah,
important.
they're basically sewing supplies. A shaving kit.
I don't understand, but okay. As,
One of our dudes does have a pretty nice stash, and you might want to take care of.
sometimes dragons have hair and sometimes they don't. I'm not really
2
sure.
potions
where
of
on that
something or other.
All right.
2 potions of something.
Spellcraft?
Sure.
Once or twice?
Once.
Yeah! 24.
21!
A potion of pass without a trace.
Okay. 2 of them? Or?
Yes.
2 potions pass without trace.
Yes.
Mark.
A medium +1 dagger.
Now listen,
Oh!
listen, you.
What weapons were these guys using?
You can use it as a long.
Can I use one of these battle axes as a great axe?
With a -4.
You
And
can get
one
the hell out of here.
magical boot.
One magical boot.
One?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to do the spellcraft this time?
We're both gonna.
Yeah. Bless.
One magical boot.
I got a 19.
I got an 18.
It's a boot of make you think you have 2 boots on.
My beef. Oh my god, we didn't even have pizza this time. I was so wrong.
We all ate beforehand.
Yeah.
You want some oranges? I got a bunch of oranges.
It looks like half of a pair of boots of striding and springing.
So just a boot of striding or just a boot of springing?
So what
Yes.
happens if you wear just the one boot?
Yes.
You turn into Mario from Mario Maker and just kind of hop around.
In 2 dimensions.
Um,
It's very critical to know if this is a boot of striding or a boot of springing.
let's see. From the wolf looks very stressed out.
Maybe it's a boot of striding or springing. Like you can do one or the other, but not both.
Alright, so handle animal checks, anyone?
Uh-huh.
Alright, all of you do
You
have
actually, upon like searching and stuff, you realize there's a mite that's still breathing, but like barely.
Okay. I'll try to. I'll channel energy to heal the wolves
Whoever
and
else
me,
is living.
and the one mite.
Okay.
Wait, to the mic?
Wait, shouldn't we tie the mite up first?
Probably. But
Alright.
Can I steal a piece?
yeah. Go.
Hey, do you
So-
want an orange?
So you tie the mite up
Tie
first
the mite
with
up
its
first.
own silk rope, and then
Yes.
you wake it up.
Ooh.
23.
What?
Handle animal.
Oh, the wolf mother is a bit more calm now, especially with the healing. What is that?
It's a clementine.
I'm bad at. Oh god.
Look at that perfect smooth catch.
She seems happy that you helped, and she's much more calm now. She doesn't have anything to give you, but she's appreciative. The mite wakes up and is like, ah! Ah! What are you doing?
Where's the hunter?
Who's
I
that?
don't know a hunter.
Who's a hunter?
Who's a hunter?
Hunter
Who's a
Lodge.
I don't know a hunter.
Hunter safety.
Hunter safety.
Is he from here? I don't know a hunter safety.
Hey, one of your friends.
Are you lying to me? I would like to sense your motives, please.
Okay.
I rolled an 11 and got a number added to that.
Okay.
It's 12.
That sure is a number.
It seems like he's just
No,
trying
sorry.
to play off like he
It's 10.
doesn't know what you're talking about.
How about Schlocky intimidated?
Mm.
There's a big difference in size. You get like +2 or +4 for a size difference.
+2.
Well, I was already at 26, so.
He's like trying to wiggle out of the thing. He's like, look! Okay. There's a treasure house. There's a treasure house that we keep our treasures in. That we find the treasures and we keep them from there. And we go about and steal treasures from everyone else and bring them back to the treasure house
I'm
sometimes.
gonna pick him up.
Mm.
He's gonna show us where it is.
It's not here. It's south. It's very, very south. Very south.
We're walking. Goodbye, wolf.
Just throw that guy away. We don't need him anymore.
So, and I will double check that the trail from the other mite corresponds with the directions being provided by our prisoner.
Yes.
If
They
one wolf is useful, then imagine how useful 2 wolves would be.
Has one wolf proven to be useful?
Not really.
Eventually.
Eventually. It's a long con. But also, if you take her in, you're going to
I'm
be
a-
taking in 6 other people.
I'm a small con.
We saved her and her puppies. That's good enough.
Wait, you can steal their stuff because they're small, right?
Except you found a medium
All they
plus
had
1
was
dagger.
a medium dagger.
It specifically says medium plus 1 dagger. And I was like, aw. Oh, no, they have regular daggers. You want to take the regular daggers? Okay.
Do you want to replace your masterwork dagger with the +1?
Yeah.
Cool.
Sorry.
It's okay.
What kind of negatives
alright.
does he have for having a +1 dagger as like a longsword?
4.
Not worth
No, 2. Sorry, 2. It's only one size difference. I mean, you don't hit anything anyway, so who cares?
I hit every single attack roll I made that fight.
It's
for
true.
once.
You never miss.
Mm-hmm.
I give up on both of you. Alright, so you're walking south, and he's just like, it's farther south! It's all the way south! It's gonna take at least a day! Put me down! I'm gonna go!
We can let this guy go. Huh? He's just being an asshole, but he's not, you know.
And he occasionally tries to nip at your wrists and your fingers.
If we let him go, he'll warn the other mites.
So,
We're not letting him go.
No.
are you terrified of mites?
We
They
like.
literally have 3 HP. Like, there's no point!
How did we hit one of them and not kill them?
I did 3 hit points damage to it.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
No,
I
no.
destroy them.
Yeah.
There was literally no way I can't kill them.
I mean, I'm all for guard and precautions and things, but
if I breathe on them, they're dead.
where's your sense of bravery, folks? I don't
say
have
keep
that
him-
aura yet, but sooner or later.
I say keep him tied up in camp. I'll keep him like my.
Okay, it
my
is going to
tent
take you a day
and-
to continue
and
like,
self-sacrifice.
all the way back
Okay,
south.
We'll let the rest of the Fendar know.
Okay.
Well,
That's
let's
direct-
move the rest of the Fendar people to where this is, because it's not good shelter, but it's better than nothing.
Okay, so then that'll be the night trick for tonight. Let's move the little map and the little people.
We found the cave. That's good news.
The cave-ish.
I feel like this cave could...
You found the awning.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Might be good for 1 or 2 people.
So
Lord have mercy.
it was a good thing that we talked to that bear.
Really though?
Yeah.
But we didn't
Okay.
believe him.
So these guys have already
Holy
done their
crap.
actions for today. Another one of the
believe her.
warriors got
I
some
did.
armor, but besides that, nothing
One
happens.
escapade.
The experts are here. The experts are going to try to build the shelter for the day. Okay. Laura starts on one. She gets relatively far. How many people do you guys have to cover up right now?
27.
God damn. All right. So then that's going to be 12, 16, 3, 4, 5. 5 people have been sheltered. Somebody write that down.
I will. Where did you go?
5 sheltered.
What a perfect...
Nicholas, you were an awful person.
I didn't mean to.
You were an awful
I'm
person.
paying attention.
Sorry. 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24. Another 7 people got a shelter from cleaning.
All right.
Jet is cooking.
Yep.
That guy. Another 3 people got shelter from Orid.
Okay.
And then someone else is going to try to roll with some aids. So you can make your roll now,
I'm on bed duty.
unless you don't want to be.
I want to be on bed duty.
Okay.
I like going to bed. 20. Plus...
That's going to be another 5.
Okay. That puts us at 20.
All right, and we need 7 more.
Yep.
So comfortably, 1 person can sit under the awning. A few of the commoners are going to try to set it up to where the rest of them can settle underneath.
Okay.
Be a DC 15.
I'll sleep under the porch.
Nope.
That's where puppies like to sleep, right?
Nope. 12. 8. 2 8s.
What are you doing with Hanzo?
Does
That looks super
he
like
look
Hanzo.
like
It
Hanzo?
really does.
I'm just like, wait.
He does look a little bit like Hanzo.
All right, so that's 2 more shelters.
All right.
Using up most of the blankets.
Yum.
How many more people do you need?
We need 5 more.
5 more.
There's
So-
5 of us, so we'll be feet.
Yeah. Currently, this is what you have left, and no one has gone foraging yet.
That's right.
So how do you want them to divide? The commoners do not have a +4 to survival, so in building camps, they're not going to be super great at it. They can aid each other to try and build one.
I'm okay volunteering my comfort tonight.
Okay. So
Well, one of us wants to be on watch anyway, right?
Well, not for the whole night, though.
No, I mean rotating.
Oh, I see. What
Well,
you're saying.
that's already like approximated. We've got
Yeah.
enough people where keeping watches isn't.
Yeah.
That's
So-
not necessarily explicit.
go back to that page. What does the adept get? Does it get a survival bonus?
They do get to cast one spell a day.
Oh, cool.
Let's see. Adept is spellcraft, heal, knowledge, religion.
Unfortunately.
The only people that have survival are aristos and experts.
Oh, the aristocrats have survival.
Yeah, they're good for something.
I mean, they've been surviving pretty well with all them riches.
I forgot the aristocrats had survival. So
Why do the aristocrats have survival?
They go hunting for pleasure.
Ah, I guess I'm.
yes! Zoomlin is just like, let me try. And this tiefling who, honestly, you guys have been kind of afraid to approach because he's so...
Because we're racist? You can
No.
say it.
No, he's so opulent and just like his presence. He's stark white, and his horns are strange. They come off of his forehead and wrap around and go back. And most tieflings come like straight out of his head. He also dresses very finely, and you notice that he tends to organize a lot of the festivals and stuff. But he doesn't really talk to people, mostly because people don't seem to want to approach him. Mostly because they're not afraid of him. He's just so...
Too high of a charisma.
Yeah, like too high of a charisma to approach correctly.
Nobody can make their charisma saves.
And he's anyway, he manages to make the shelter for everyone else.
Sweet.
So, now that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left to forage.
Yep.
I believe that's 3 aristocrats. So that's a 0.
Remind me at 9 p.m. to call Bud.
That's
What
going
would
to
you like
be
to call
a 4.
So good. He's got no head.
My mom got me this little snack called like juju fish or something.
Nope.
Jujubes.
Juju.
Those are good too.
And
3.
so
If you like chewing for 7 hours.
Was there a 0 in there as well?
Yes.
now those are the knockoff juju fish.
Another 0.
Oh.
But they have the good juju, so
1,
anytime you have Swedish fish, you have good juju. It's just a fact.
2, and 5.
Okay.
Fortunately, that's all you get from them today, as far as fortune goes. And of course, Jet makes you 1, so I don't know if you put that in.
Hey, how about that lady that killed that sheep?
So
Right, the sheep, the murder of the sheep. Can give you,
Do we have? We've got dinner tonight, right?
and you get 3 provision points from the male sheep.
okay.
It was
So
also a man.
Twigs and 2 bears.
before
Pharaoh is the one that looks like Hanzo.
before Verdigris does any help, we have 24. So we're already netting 4 bonus, and Verdigris's check is a 20.
20. You find 2 provision points on the way back.
Excellent. So we surplus of 6.
Do you want to try?
Sure. I will try to forage for food. Survival?
Yes.
Do you know that there's a scale of measuring radioactive material based on bananas?
Yes.
I guidance myself and
And cat litter.
I got a 15, 16.
1.
All right.
Your DC is very high, unfortunately, because
So,
again, you're hunting. a
Surplus
really
of 7.
Nice.
This game's getting self-sufficient.
I'm just getting, like, honestly, I'm just getting really lucky on my rolls. Because a lot of your
That's
experts are rolling to...
When you say
to
lucky, you mean skilled.
Right. Okay. So, the next morning,
It'd be kind of weird if like they were able to
Day
make.
6.
Bryn comes back, and she's like, I'm sorry. I needed some time away, some time to myself. I really didn't mean to be away for so long. I just...
Well, I'm gonna talk to her privately after she makes her piece.
go ahead.
Caleb wants us to celebrate and be happy, but also I think he recognizes that it's there's times when you have to be sad, and being sad is part of life. And we drink to send somebody off, at a wake, and we drink to celebrate when people are happy too. So it's okay to be sad. Let's have a drink together.
And she's just kind of like happy to be there
Start the day off right.
and drink with you
Okay.
and have a good time.
And tell me about the village and your memories there.
Well, Bloomsmore has always been on my radar whenever I go out because honestly, I had a relationship with Corinne for quite a long time, and though we were on and off. It's been like 20 years. I do miss him. I'm guessing he's died. I wish I would have gotten some form of comfort. But.
Did I take a hand from
Can we give you the ring?
Wants an orange.
What ring?
That we found from him?
What ring?
Necklace.
No, do we?
The ring was from somebody else.
Oh, okay.
No. Oh, you mean the necklace? Yes. Thank you for that.
Do people? I was asking earlier. Do people don't tend to get married with their wedding rings? That's like an heirloom suddenly, right? Just like as a culture. I don't know.
What's the question?
So if you're married and you have a wedding ring,
Yeah.
do people tend to be buried with them?
I guess.
No.
I think it depends.
Most people usually take them as heirlooms to give to the next generation. Anyway,
That'd be so sentimental,
Auburn being
though.
a Krenishato, I'm going to call it Krenishato because that's how it's spelled. I don't know how you would actually say it. Scout, she comes to you after she's kind of gathered herself. She's like, I wanted to let you know, I remember something about about a very large area to the northeast, far northeast. But it was a comforted area. We might not need to get there right now, but if we need to find a permanent shelter, it might be a good place.
Well, since the thing with the cave didn't work out so well, then maybe we do need another destination.
Well, we were going to check out the Might Treasure House first.
Yeah.
As well as there was like that.
I just thought I'd bring an option to the table.
Oh, it's really good. Tell us more about this place.
Well, the Krenishato, we used it as a sort of a base camp for a little while whenever we would go prepare for the onslaught from the north, but I haven't been in decades.
Is it big? Is it little? Is it...
It's quite large, but honestly, we usually just stayed around the lip. We never really investigated inward. But nothing really bothered us when we were there. We would also only stay for about a week when we'd go.
Can there be more than 27
You mean...
Clem,
Clem, are you trying to spell out that this would be a good place for us to rest? Yes, I think.
Yeah, I already said that, right?
But
wait, maybe not.
No, you didn't. But to the, I believe the hunter, whatever you're saying to the south is closer. So if you'd like to check that out first, we can always do that.
Could we leave the camp here for a couple of days and check it out on our own?
They can try to self-sustain. You don't know what would happen to them when you come back.
We've been netting provision points. Seems like we're pretty self-sufficient.
We
won't have to redo
what we
shelters.
Started out with.
No.
They also have my dog, so they'll probably be safe.
Auburn's here. Auburn's back, and she's capable.
Is that like the level 7 that we picked up that had like a hole in your chest?
Yeah.
I'm going to need you to roll me a diplomacy check.
Diplomacy. I cast it.
I'll help.
It's a critical hit.
Ooh. I rolled a 10. I'm not 100% sure what my bonus is, but I think it's plus 6. It is plus 9. 19.
I'll give you 2 more.
I give you 2 more.
18.
Oh, I'll give you AIDS.
Another 2
22.
more.
20.
I did not
29.
give you AIDS.
I did not aid.
42. 23. 23.
There are 26 people, so you don't get it.
Oh.
Sorry.
What am I trying to get?
Basically, you are trying to tell these people to just stay in this one area, and they don't know where you're going, and you're supposed to be their leaders, and you're supposed to keep them safe. At least that's what the speech and what you guys have kind of promised them to stick together.
Right.
Because they, unfortunately, are just not capable of fighting some of the stuff that you've fought since you've been here. And if the hobgoblins were to descend on them, they might have a fighting chance, but they will definitely probably not survive.
Yeah.
And there is a chance that because you are not moving, and you are not constantly finding a new place to stay, there is a much higher chance that the hobgoblins will find you.
Okay. So we'll keep moving.
So yeah, we'll keep them with us, and hopefully this Hunter Lodge will turn out to be a good place to stop.
So we go northeast to the Hunter Lodge.
No, that's
That's south. Clem will head in the direction.
So we.
I don't. The way you understand directions is probably sunwards and not so sunwards.
Let's see. It's the morning, right?
It is day 6. The only notable event so far is that Auburn has come back and apologized.
Okay. I need people to make me survival checks.
I will be right back.
I got a 25.
Is that wisdom bonus?
13.
I said 25, but I meant 23 because basic math is just.
That's...
I don't know what's wrong with me.
You clemmed it.
You clemmed it.
I got a 3.
I was like 6 plus 7, 5.
What do I add to it? I thought you were eating
Wisdom
your
bonus.
dice for a second.
No.
Your wisdom bonus.
Hey, thanks for running this, Ace.
Oh, you're welcome. Okay.
Being a good enough GM to drag me 2 hours down the road. How dare you?
Look, yo, you didn't have to show up.
I'm complaining about how good of a time I'm having.
Oh, good. Okay. So. There are 27
Also put
of
this
you.
in.
27 divided by 8. What's
We're
27
all out
divided
of
by 8?
oranges home slice, so we can't.
Roughly
Don't you
3.5.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Probably wasn't the healthiest option to eat all those Swedish fish in one sitting, but it was my option.
Just think about how you could have spread it out over the whole day, but it wouldn't have been as efficient.
Exactly.
I'm really
Hey,
curious.
Nick, I'll
Okay.
trade you.
Hmm?
That was a bad deal.
Ooh.
I just want to look. You want some?
As you guys are traveling, you are 100 or so feet in front of
Thank
the
you.
wagon.
Mm-hmm.
And every so often, basically what your wolf is doing is it'll come back to you and run back. And it's kind of like a go-between, just letting you know that they're still following and they're still safe. And at some point, after about an hour, you don't see him.
Uh-oh.
So
All right, so we double back.
as you double back, you're realizing it's taken you a while to return to the camp. Like,
We were getting too far.
We got
in
too
front.
far ahead, or they slowed down.
they slowed down because you haven't been moving any faster. As you return, let's see. Give me all the NPC cards, please.
We lost the count.
Oh no!
We didn't lose the camp; they kind of fell behind.
Where's
I'm
the
not sure
count?
why.
We don't know. Sounds like lost to me. Lost. Oh man, what a great show.
Really?
I loved it.
Were you watching from the beginning?
I was watching it as it was broadcasting.
Okay.
So because I was part of the whole mystery zeitgeist,
Yeah.
it only made that's the only thing that made the show tolerable.
It was intolerable.
I would not recommend it to anybody to watch now. I would recommend people to watch it 12 years ago.
I don't know. Like the first 3 seasons are pretty good.
I was all up into the like hijinks mystery
Oh
magic.
no! So Nora, Jet, and Marcus, as you're coming back, you see them kind of being off on their own with a couple people around them, but everybody else is kind of just standing near the cart or like waiting because they've been like profusely vomiting.
Oh.
Like they're sick, and all 3 of them are, and their coloring is all off, and they look like they can barely move. It looks like they're sweating,
Uh-oh.
and they're not doing very well.
And none of us are feeling any of this, right?
Nope. Let's see.
Who were they? Jet? Who and what?
Jet, Marcus, and Nora.
So those 2 are okay. I mean, those 3.
Yes.
They having the bombs.
So, heal check to see what's going on.
All right. Clint, heal check?
We have a bunch of healers kits now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Sugar. I don't know what happened. It set on this morning. I thought we were gonna be fine, but
Cool.
Uh-oh.
All right, I did a 11 with my heal checks.
All right.
I think she's sick.
I'm going to take them and do a guidance and get myself a total of 16.
Can I cast mending on her?
I'll help.
All right. Can I tell what's going on?
They have
It's a
been.
disease,
It
right?
looks like they've been diseased of some kind. You're not really sure which one,
Stomach
but
bug.
you know that this can sometimes happen when you're kind of surviving on the fringe because you're just using random supplies, random
Okay.
things. But right now they're just all very sick.
All right. So I'm going to use 3 helpings from the from there are 3 healers kits. We've got 3 of them now. And they're 10 doses each. All right, so use 3 of them, and I'm going to take 10 minutes each and treat disease.
Okay.
And so I roll, and I've got to beat the diseases save DC.
Okay.
And that one failed the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Got plus 6 is 23 on the second one. And plus 6 is a 16.
Yeah, can I go get a drink?
You're not allowed. Don't you have a job?
See, that's the
Actually,
thing.
can you go get me water as well?
Sure thing.
Hey, while you're up.
Oh my god, my legs are not used to doing anything.
So 9, 23, 16.
What a child. Kids these days.
He's 6
The
feet tall.
23, with 3 of them each, you managed to get some help from the adepts and a couple of your party members. You
Okay.
managed to make 1 remedy for it.
Oh boy. Okay.
Here, drink this. We'll make some more later.
Who was going to drink it?
I was doing 1,
Yeah.
2, 3.
Okay, so then Nora gets it, and she drinks it. She's like, "Thank you. I don't know what happened. I've been very cautious with my food, and I've only drank and eat what I'm given. So
We'll figure out germ theory.
We're out in the woods.
A couple hundred
people
years.
people get sick when they're far away from home.
Yeah,
I
homesickness.
guess
I've heard about that.
Be what it is. Do you guys think you should roll anything or?
Yeah. I tried.
Perception?
I tried detect magic.
That's good too.
Detect magic does not.
Okay, so it's not a magical disease.
Perception to see if there's anything around camp that might explain. That was almost a 19.
What if it's a stomach bug?
Yeah, that's an 11.
I'm gonna check this food supply, see if something has unexpectedly spoiled.
Do you do a survival check?
I'll do that instead because it's a better bonus, and I got a 16.
With the checking the food supplies and the survival check, you manage to look at piles of food. The food looks fine. I mean, the dried meats look like dried meats. So you're kind of worried, but they look fine. But you come as you're like perusing about and moving stuff over, you feel something like wet on your hand.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're pulling apart stuff, you find a water skin that's very wet. Or at least like wetter than usual water skins are. So you turn it inside out and you realize that the leather on the inside has been charred or corrupted in a way that makes the leather soak into the water finitely.
Slime in the ice machine.
Pretty much. So you're like, "Meh!" And you throw it like
It's a grenade!
Like, everybody's gonna be okay. Everybody's gonna be fine. I found the bad thing. It's fine.
Bad water.
Bad water.
There's some bad water.
Okay.
So unfortunately for today, it was completely random. But Jet, Marcus, and Nora are out.
Okay.
So they cannot help today.
All right.
But you found the bad water because it spreads 3 people a day until everyone is dead.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll create water to make up for it.
Yeah. We've got several people in gas.
Did we, and I don't want to instigate bad news, did we lose any
you
other
want
provisions based
That's
on
fine.
that?
Well, we won't get the
I'm
bonus
just
from
trying to go with the
that.
healthier option.
Right, no, but I'm like, so if the water skin had swollen and bulged, but didn't like leak or ruin other things, which is likely, that's cool. And if it did, that's also cool. But I want to make sure that
It's swollen and bulged onto itself. So it's slime in the ice machine, but only like that.
just the ice machine. Okay.
Yeah.
So we only lost water, which is infinitely replaceable.
Not
I
really.
can replace it because I have create
All
water.
right. So
Well,
Melody and Nick, you don't remember
all
this.
3 characters in Opera who can all cast Great.
Oh, great water. Yes, I forgot about that.
Think about magic solving all of our problems.
Melody and Nick, you don't remember this, but before you were born, there was a newscaster in Houston named Marvin Zindler.
Is it slime in the I
Eyewitness
remember
news.
slime
No.
in the ice machine.
I don't know.
Basically, it was a newscast. It was on like Fox News 4, and every weekend he would have a segment called "Slime in the Ice Machine," where he would bacterial test ice machines from all these different fast food restaurants
And he
tell
gave
you how
reports
bad
for the
they
health
are.
department.
Gross.
Yeah, yeah.
The Serpent Skull campaign, it starts out where you have to do a lot of resource management just like this. But one of the lines in it is, if you have a druid in the party and these challenges become trivial, great. And that's all it says about it.
Eventually, these challenges will become trivial, but you have so many people right now, and you're moving.
Yeah, that's only like a 10 group person. It's like the party and then like 5 NPCs.
Yeah.
You have almost 30 NPCs. So, on your way south, let's see. Edrin comes up to you again. He's like, nice job, guys. Who showed you how to find stuff like that? Like when people are sick. What made you think to look in the food?
Because they were food sick.
I mean, they could have been like disease sick from like anything, like a prick on the finger.
They were throwing it up, and that's bad food.
I guess so.
I only throw up when I got young people around.
I'm guessing the Foxglove Scouts taught you that.
Yeah, that makes sense, man. I love it.
And who taught you how to use the healer's kits like that?
Oh, my dad. My dad did, absolutely. Because he would he taught me how to heal
Was he
animals.
like a
He was a farmer.
militant nurse? He was a
farmer.
farmer.
So he taught me how to heal animals and stuff.
Oh.
And every when I was born, I was I don't remember all that, but I could always like make people feel better.
That's nice.
And my beer birthmark it like throbs when I do that. It's really fun.
It's weird.
Look, it looks like a keg of beer or a stein of beer or something.
It's like a holy symbol.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's crazy that we have a god of beer when you think about it.
By
No,
the
it's
way-
not.
No,
It's not. It's perfectly
Look at
normal.
that cool shield. It looks very well made.
It was a gift from my grandfather, who is also an adventurer.
An adventurer.
Yes.
What did he do?
He did things.
Keep hunting things good.
Didn't live to tell about them.
He did not.
I'm noticing like the get up. Did you fight at the border?
Yes.
I had a friend that fought there. What they have you do up there?
Mostly, I was mostly in charge of just, checking on things, like, tracking.
Oh, alright, it's like a scout.
Yeah.
So did you ever scout like further north? Like into Multhune? Seems super dangerous.
Not really, I mostly stayed near the border. I was in a few skirmishes, but that was about it.
Hey, Edrin. What were you do? Why you said you and your friends were coming through town? Where were you coming from?
Like I said, we were going north from Cragnon, from the Dwarven city. Like, heading up north, just trying to sell our wares here and there. You want to do a sense motive? You look like you want to do a sense motive.
No, I'm just being Clem.
Okay.
I mean, every interaction is a sense motive, because you have to figure out what they're saying.
Alright, I got a 13 on sense motive.
13 on sense motive. Let's see. You think he's Darth Vader. Let's be real. Oh, here's the paper. I found it. Okay.
There it is.
Hooray!
Yeah, it only took me friggin' 5 years.
So, we're going north to the Dwarven city?
Not at the moment.
We're going south to this Hunter's Lodge.
Yeah.
The Dwarven city is back across the river, like past your village.
Alright.
That far south.
Edrin, where's the Dwarven city?
It's back
North?
past Fander to the south. Like look at this cool map somebody drew for you. It's way down bottom left. We're like almost top right.
We're real close to the Shinera now.
Alright, so we're looking for the Shinera now.
Not yet. That's where we're going next if this Hunter's Lodge doesn't pan out.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? You guys don't have a map right now.
Well, we would know that these places exist.
You would know not exactly where they are.
Yeah. Right.
Don't we have like a cartographer or something?
They're quiet.
Let me see if I can find her.
But like, I could describe you how, the Bessomers' relationship to Birmingham's relationship to Pleasant Grove, relationship to.
How do you do that?
So you've been describing that
You
the
guys-
past couple days, and Lumaris.
Father.
Tried and failed. It's okay though.
I'm a Beyblade master. I have been doing this for years.
That's a good way for him.
Beyblade, let it rip. God, what happened to this table? I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not even kidding. That's
just
where I
hit the
learned it
3-hour
from.
mark. That's what happened.
Yeah, okay, so Lumaris actually comes up to you after the whole sick incident, and once Edred kind of wanders off. He's been kind of super clingy past couple days. He's kind of weird.
He is.
He asks a lot of questions, and there was something funny about that Dwarven thing.
I don't know.
Jesus.
He's been kind of asking us a lot of questions too. I think it's just because he's a foreigner. I don't know.
He does not trust us at all.
Yeah, maybe. He just seems kind of weird. But I had a present for you guys for bringing us out here and kind of watching over us.
Oh.
I know that it's probably super stressful for you to have so many people depend on you, but I hope this helps. So she rolls out this very nice looking map that she has hand drawn, and it is its geography is very correct of the places that you have currently been. Each area that's super specific, she's detailed and put something there that like the cave-in area, the cliffs where you met the orc or the half goblins. Sorry.
And Wolf Puppy Cave.
Wolf Pup Cave.
Wolf Pup Cave.
Okay, I guess that's what we'll name it. But I can keep.
Where these names come from?
I can keep adding to this, and maybe one day when we actually find a place to sell stuff, we can sell the map, and the map's actually worth a lot of money. Or you can
That's
keep
great.
it because
Oh no, you
come
keep.
back here.
I think you keep adding to it, but we really need this to help us navigate. Because where's the dwarfs again?
It's way back that way.
Okay.
We have never been there. Good God. But she's very meek and she doesn't like to talk to people. And you notice like a huge scar coming up her face that she's not embarrassed about, but she doesn't really like point out either. But basically, if you ever need to retrace your steps to go back to a place you've already been, it will take less time to get there because she has drawn a map.
Cool.
But now you're heading south, so
How did we even find out about the cave before?
The bear told us.
no.
Also, that I had knowledge
Yeah.
that at the Fox Claws would sometimes use a cave as shelter.
Yeah. Kind of knew about it.
What was this lady's name that gave us a map?
Luminara.
Luminara.
Luminara, yeah.
That's a nice name.
Yeah.
Elf,
Elf name generator. Sometimes it comes up with cool stuff.
By the way, was there at the first session? Was there any other NPCs that we could have saved but we didn't?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Several. But
no.
that's okay.
That's what I said.
You can actually start the survival portion with 50 NPCs.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
And I don't know anybody who would want to do that.
Right?
I think
Well,
we
at that
started
point,
a
we
good
just
number.
exported the town, and it's not a big
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah. Let's see.
Copy paste. Cut paste. Cuckoo paste.
So you're heading south, and you come to the southern lip of the Fangwild. But from it, like, it's not completely desolate plains. There seems to be, like, a smaller forest area and, like, a swamp area. With, and the little Mike goes,
It's in the swamp. Can I go now? Jeez.
No.
Nope.
Gotta take us to the swamp.
I don't want to take you to the swamp! And he starts wriggling again, and he's just trying to, like...
Oh, I'm gonna intimidate him.
Why are we keeping this guy as a hostage?
We gotta.
We know where we're going. To the swamp.
I have a 19 intimidate check on him.
19 intimidate.
I want to make sure.
Plus the size difference.
I'm also gonna attempt again to make sure that he's not like bamboozling us into going into the swamp.
Okay.
5.
You should definitely go to the swamp.
Alright then.
He's still under. I think we should get rid of him in the first place.
Hold on. Should I also do sense motive?
You can do it to, like, depending on how much you get, I'll consider it or not, just because I don't really I rolled a perception check. You didn't see anything. Everybody else is going to roll perception checks to try to see what that person didn't see. But you can roll me a sense motive.
Well, yeah, I could be like, "Are you sure we're supposed to go into the swamp?"
Yeah, that's a 19.
19. See, like, he's not being super specific. He looks like he's, like, maybe not telling you the whole truth.
Shrek, you might not
Does
need
it
to
still
intimidate him
corroborate
again.
with the trails left by the other mite?
At some point, it dampered, like, mid-morning, but you can tell a few mites do go this way, but then there's a branch that goes further into the forest. So.
Do we want to leave the forest for the swamp, or do we want to follow this other trail?
Forest is safer, I think.
I think so too.
I don't trust the swamp. The swamp has mud, and mud is bad.
What's wrong with mud?
I've been attacked by mud before.
So let's find the shelter in the forest.
Auburn the Green comes up to you guys as you're having your like little mini powwow, and she's like, "Hey, I noticed we're heading like really far south. I just want to make sure everything's okay."
Yeah, we're going to the Dwarven City, which is
No.
We're going to the
Hunter's
Lodge.
I've never been to the Hunter's Lodge before, but I thought we were heading to this old casting. What did I call them before? This faction's so stupid.
Chernosardo.
It's like Chernosardo, the old Chernosardo Basin.
If
There
this
was
doesn't
one.
work
No,
out.
no. There was one. There's a large cave to the northeast, but there's also a very small outpost in the swamp. But it's old. Like it's even older than I am. I haven't seen it.
Is it
I don't
like
know.
Ghost Town old? Is it like?
It's like Ghost Town old. I've never been, but I've heard that used to be a nice outpost for the Feywild. I thought we were just heading that way, so I wanted to just come and make sure everybody was alright.
So
if it was like Ghost Town old, then maybe the hobgoblins didn't destroy it because why destroy a place where people are?
Maybe they won't come looking over there for folks. Do you think it's a bad idea?
I don't know, man. I've never been there. We usually we've been keeping to the forest more for the past like 20 or so years. I've never been there, but I've heard that in a time it was a pretty safe place.
All right, I'll hold up the mic again. Is this where we're going?
I don't know. You pick where you go. Just let me go.
No, I think she's right.
All right, swamp it is.
Swamp it is. Besides, Shrock was born in the swamp, right?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Maybe this one. I don't know.
And you never know, you might be able to contact the Christian Auto Rangers if they have any of the old message scrolls still there.
All right.
Get some backup.
Message scrolls?
You know magic.
Oh, okay. It'd be nice to talk to some rangers.
Well, I like that guy.
I wonder once all the townsfolk are safe.
If you guys want to take like a 15, you can, because this map's actually quite large.